Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Welcome to Board Game House, where three friends play board games on the internet for all of you. It's Monday. We hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hello, Sunshiny. Hello, Ember. Hello, SoCal. Hello, Catskills. Hello, G. Hello, Librarian Liz. And Catskills, welcome back for 11 months with Twitch Prime. Whee! I mean, that's what she put.
Also, Unique Beast followed us.
That was 2 days ago.
Oh, never mind.
Before we get a few quick announcements, if you haven't been here since the beginning of the year, we're now we're giving back a little bit of the donations given to us. 20% is going to charity. For the first quarter, we're doing the local Humane Society. Probably a couple of different ones in the area. Beyond that, for every $100 that is cumulatively collected, we'll be donating a game to West Virginia University's Toy Mountain, which is kind of like Toys for Tots, but here local in West Virginia. Hello, Lynx. If you missed it, on Friday we played a brand new game that just finished up on Kickstarter. We just got our Kickstarter in. It's been off of Kickstarter for a while, called Oceans. That's up on our YouTube, as well as a brand new How to Play, which is the first one we've done in a while. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely check out the How to Play. Thumbs up, subscribe on the YouTube, because we're trying to push that. We actually crossed over 300 followers, or 300 subscribers on YouTube.
That video, the How to Play already has 200 views on it.
Yeah, in like the first 2+ days, it's been up there.
Liz wants to know where your beard went.
I was in a murder mystery over the weekend, and I had to play somebody that was about, a decade younger than myself. So when I shave, I look younger.
Hi, Sijin.
It'll grow back. It always does.
Honestly, couldn't remember why you.
I'm a decade younger than you. I have a beard.
Yes, but the difference is that when I have a beard, I look older.
You just meant because you looked younger, not
Yes.
because I got it.
Beards
Hello,
typically
Sijin.
make you look older.
Thank you, SoCal.
Typically.
Not in this case.
Well,
Keep telling yourself
Sexy
that.
as hell.
Keep telling yourself
I
that.
feel like we haven't seen your
Not going to.
face shaved for at least 6 years.
Not going to.
1000% got lipstick all over your face.
Megan.
We are at 695 followers, which means we are only 5 followers away from our goal of 700 followers. Join us. Oh, yeah. Hello.
If Unique Beast
Ah,
followed
what's
us,
that?
call me Meow93.
Call me Meow93. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now we're 4 followers away.
Thank you so much for that follow.
Also, would that follow have anything to do with Cat?
With links. Speaking of meows, we also did get a new game
Hi, more Magni.
over the weekend.
We did.
Well, we got one shipped in.
I got one shipped in, and it is Isle of Cats, which we ordered at Gen Con, and it's the Kickstarter edition, and it's much bigger than I thought. But we'll play that next week.
Hopefully with another How to Play.
Indeed.
Because I wasn't going to push wine and viticulture.
Which is happening on Friday. Hello, Marmagni. Hello, Carmi Meow.
She's eyeballing Chris is what's happening.
Speaking of, our friend Chris is here. He's off the screen. He'll be joining us after the Kickstarter corner. He is going to teach us this game. I'm going into this completely blind.
So am I.
Derek, did you watch any videos on it?
I read the Kickstarter page.
So we're all going into it blind. So luckily, Chris also does a lot of demoing games at things like Origins and Gen Con and in other conventions. So he'll be very good at teaching the game to us. So it'll be like a live How to Play. And then we'll play through it a couple of times. First time learning the game. Second time doing everything we can to screw each other over because that's what we do.
Dude, you get to learn with us.
Anything else?
Gee, you're not going to learn this game. You're not going to figure out how it works.
No, he made a game reference the other day and he was correct on it.
That doesn't mean that he's going to understand what's going on.
Oh, he's using the collective we. Alright. Anything else before the Kickstarter corner? Or are we ready for that?
If you haven't watched the trailer for Morbius yet, don't watch the Kickstarter corner. Go watch the trailer for Morbius because Whoa.
And yes, it is a Jurassic Park shirt. Decision.
Alright.
Derek just woke up from a nap, so...
Derek's had a headache all day. I also didn't do the Kickstarter corner stuff until an hour ago.
He took medicine, though. Ow!
Are we ready?
When the time comes for a new game to play, there's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
Welcome to the Kickstarter corner. We have 2 new Kickstarters today and 2 returning Kickstarters that we're going to talk about. The first one is called Lift Off, Get Me Off This Planet. We are actually playing it here on the channel, so you can watch us play through a whole round of it and see if you want to back it. It's got 7 days left, and basically the premise of this game is you are little aliens who live in the core of a planet for some reason, and somebody messed up, and now the planet's exploding, and you have to get your little aliens out of Dodge. This is a second printing of Liftoff. This one is, they're calling this the Expanded Deluxe Edition, so it's going to be the game as it originally was in the first printing, but it's got new components, it's got new-ish art, it's got a solo mode, it's just, they just updated everything, is basically what happens, and they made it better, and of course they did. It is precious, it's sitting in front of me right now, actually, and I'm looking at it. Look at this guy, look at that little piggy, look at him. But it's great. There's a bunch of people I know when I was looking into it that their kids love the game, they love the game. It seems like it's great. We'll see. But definitely go check out our VOD of this. It'll be up here on our channel. And then you can see if you want to back it. It's got 7 days left. You can get the... if you already have Liftoff, you can get just the upgrade kit, which is just going to make your first printing. You're going to get all the extra stuff that's coming in the deluxe edition for $25. You can get, if you don't have the game already and you want it, you can get the deluxe edition for $40. And there's an expanded deluxe edition with an upgrade kit, which has a bunch of extra stuff, and that's $60. So honestly, not that expensive for a game that a lot of people already love and has just been made better. So there you go. Lift off. Get me off this planet. And I said it 3 times now. 7 days left. So check it out. Next is Voyage Home, which we talked about last week. It is based on Homer's Odyssey. You are taking a ship, you're sailing all around the Mediterranean, all the ancient Greek islands. You're going to go through some of the journeys that were in the book, in the epic. It looks really cool. The art on this is interesting, is the least I can say about it. But basically it's a worker placement resource management game where you're going to go around and take on the tasks that are sort of laid out in the Odyssey. And then at some point a trigger is going to happen, and then it turns into a race. Who can sail their ship back to Ithaca and get there first? It looks like a great game. I enjoy resource management games. I think they're very fun. You can get the base game here. It is a larger game. It's got nice little wooden components for the ships and stuff, and then obviously the Kickstarter stretch goals have made all that better. But you can get pretty much, there's one price for this. It's $53 to get the game. There are 11 days left for you to check this one out. If nothing else, just go look at the Kickstarter page. I think it's going to be up a lot of people's alley. I'm super interested. That is Voyage Home and Odyssey, $53, 11 days left. Next is another new one. It is called Pacific Rails Inc. It's not a secret that we love Ticket to Ride. We love Railroad Rivals. This is another train game. Basically, you're going to have a map, and your objective is to build a railway from one side of the map to the other side of the map. This is an engine building game. It's a resource management game. You're laying tiles for the trains. And I mean, it's a pretty simple premise, but every game's going to be different because you're going to have different conductors on your train. And those conductors, that's where the engine building comes in. So every conductor is going to have special abilities that helps you do stuff better or faster or get you extra stuff. And then it's worker placement. You have to go out and collect the resources to build your railway, to build your bridges, to get over water and rivers and stuff like that. I just think this is such a good collaboration of so many different styles, and also, once again, I really love the art on this game. The guy who did the art actually did the art also for Brass and a couple other games, which I'm in love with the art in those as well. But I don't know. For some reason, games about trains, I dig it. So, it's here. Plus, the stretch goals for this game, if you go in for the deluxe, for like the deluxe edition, all of the stretch goals for this make the cardboard tile pieces into minis, into plastic minis, and I love that. That's great. So like the little tiles that have your houses and your train stations on them become houses, like actual 3D printed houses. Your wooden train blocks become bigger plastic trains, and your little plump little engineers, which honestly, let me see if I can show you a picture of these guys. Look, can you see this? Look at them. They're little plump little fellas. Can you see it better now? Maybe. Look at them. They're little fatties. Hilarious. But I think this game looks great. I think it looks very, let's say, cutthroat. I don't think that you can screw anybody over, but you can screw people over. And I just like train games, folks. Can't explain it. Don't like trains in real life, but games about trains, I'm here for it. This one has 14 days left. You can get the standard edition for $35, which is a great price. And then the deluxe edition is $60, but again, the deluxe edition has all those really cool minis and stuff, so go take a look at this. I'm about it. I really want to back this game because I think it looks great. But there you go, Pacific Rails Inc. I think that we should get it. And last is the new game from Forbidden Games. Forbidden Games has 3 games out right now that we love. Railroad Rivals, Raccoon Tycoon, and Extraordinary Adventures Pirates. We've played all 3. We own 2 of the 3. They are great. This is a party game. It's called Dungeon Party. Basically, if you've played Quarters, the drinking game, you can play this game. All of the components are bar coasters, so they're those thick cardboard boys that you get when you go to a bar to set your beer on. All the components are those, and then you just take a coin and you have to bounce your coin and land it on the tiles. The gameplay for this, every level is going to be a room, a monster, and some treasure that you can get, and then your goal cooperatively is to make it through this entire dungeon, this entire stack of tiles, and that's pretty much it. You're bouncing coins to defeat the monsters, to collect the loot. You do have to play cooperatively to defeat the monsters, but there's only one winner, and that's whoever gets the most treasure. Every person's going to have an individual character that has special skills and stuff. I just think this looks great, just like every other Forbidden Games game. and I'm here for it. I want to get it. I want to take it places. I want to play it with people. I think it looks super fun. Plus, there is a drinking variant to this game based on a drinking game. So there you go. I'm 100% all around here for it. Dungeon Party is $19 for the value edition, and basically what that means is you're only getting the bar coasters, so you can play the game with just the bar coasters. But the full version of the game, which is $39, comes with the bar coasters, but it also comes with customized coins. So you're not playing with just like quarters, you're playing with actual coins that have the characters, images, and stuff on it. They're pretty cool. And then they also have a deluxe version for $59 that basically just upgrades all the pieces and gets you a couple extra tiles, a couple extra characters, and stuff like that. Go check it out. This one plays in 30 to 60 minutes. It's for 1 to 6 people, so you can play with more people than your average game. And it just looks great. So there you go. 4 Kickstarters. That's the Kickstarter corner. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe. Come watch our stream live. We're gonna have Liftoff up here, so check that out as well. See you guys next week.
When the time comes for a new game to play, there's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
Part of
All right.
the charm.
Let us scooch and get Chris in here. So,
Where's Chris gonna go?
right here. So,
Great. Super difficult.
no, we can literally. You can leave the chair here and use that one, Megan. It's the same chair. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I suppose so. That's fine. Ta-da.
Come on in, sit down.
Thank you.
Hey! Hi, neighbors.
Okay.
Make sure everyone can be seen. Scooch the switch up a little bit.
Scoochy scooch.
We have to lean in, Derek and I. Or we may have to zoom out just a little bit.
Let's zoom out.
Yeah, that's as far as we can zoom out.
That's fine.
We'll just get nice and cuddly.
Let me just cover up the wall here.
I mean, if you wouldn't have pointed it out, people probably wouldn't have seen it. So, but you know,
How long is
keep doing
How
you.
long is he gonna sit like that?
Oh, literally until someone says it's funny.
No one mention it. So first, anyone that has not met Chris, he came on and taught us Thanos Rising a couple of months ago. He does a lot of charity work with board games. You may have seen him in chat. The Charity Board Gamer. Is that the name? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Something-
couldn't remember his
it's
exact
all
name.
You're good.
So,
It was one thing and then it changed.
Yeah, it was just Goodlet Chris, I think is what I just had it before, or I don't know if I had any. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But yeah, just kind of a rebrand, changing up because I've been doing a lot with charity work, and so the idea is, well, let's make that the whole priority of it. So
Yeah.
it's kind
You
of a
can-
thing.
but yeah, you can follow him on Twitter. See all the great work he does. He does a lot of great work with Afterlife? No.
Extra.
Afterlife.
It's all good.
Afterlife?
Jesus.
Yes, with the afterlife. I mean, last time I was on here, I think I got accused for killing Stan Lee. So, yeah.
I mean, you can't prove that you didn't do it.
I'm just saying I was not there. I
That
swear.
was funny. I remember that.
All right. So I'm gonna switch over to the main camera.
Okay.
There we go. So we can actually see the board.
Look at it.
All right. Explain to us what we're doing.
Oh, I have to do that? No, I'm just kidding.
Why were you so violent with that?
Okay.
Ah!
Listen, I'm walking around the con. I have 5 minutes. You have to teach me now. No,
We need 5 minutes. Lord have mercy.
I'm kidding.
All right. Don't worry. Out of this 30-minute tutorial, no. So the whole idea to this game is to get your little alien eeples, these cute little creatures right here, or as Megan liked to call them, they look like little Kennies. So, yep, from South Park. But you're trying to get them
You're
off.
not gonna tell them what I thought they looked like?
Nope.
No. I'll let you tell them. All right. Yes.
They were gonna find out on their own.
Yes, they were. So you're trying to get all 10 of your little aliens off of this planet before it explodes. And this little marker right here represents the rounds. Rounds are based on the number of players. Since we're playing with 4 people, this is going to be reflecting of the sun. And as we go through each round, time's going to start running out until the planet explodes. If somebody has gotten 10 alien eeples, I like saying that word, alien eeples before the planet explodes, they win. If the planet explodes beforehand, they go ahead and they just count up their aliens that have survived, that were able to get off. A round is the rotation of the moon. The moon's going to rotate along this area all the way across the planet. And once it gets to the star, that means that we've completed a round. All right?
Oh.
Yep. So something else, just so you know, there's different areas here. And these are launch pads. So we've got one that looks like a roller coaster. We have one that looks like a slingshot. We have one that's a police box. Nothing related to a particular series that's on the BBC. Great show. There's also on here, there is a Stargate. Yeah, but all of these are able to be flipped and changed and terraformed, and there's even more in the box. And then we have a bonfire, which has different things. But each one of these, to get on these launch pads, you have to meet certain conditions. So, like, give you an example. This one, the police box. In order to get onto this little launch pad, you're going to have to pay a gas and a screw card. And that's these little cards right here. So you've got cards like screws. You've got little things where you can move aliens, get an extra movement, gas, all these different things. So plenty of different cards. There's even a card called the Garglor, which is a character that can stop everybody from launching off the planet.
Great.
Which is the cutthroat nature of this game, which I'm pretty sure we're going to see some of that most likely in the second game. Other than that, on your turn...
Why would there be cutthroat?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't bring a cooperative one this time. So
Good.
I know, you're not a cooperative fan. But the idea behind it is, on our turn, we're going to go ahead and we get 2 movements. So we can move one of our aliens twice, or we can move 2 aliens. When you move, you can go up, so that would be 1 movement. And then I could go over to this area, and that's 2. Then you can go ahead and spend any number of cards that you have in your hand, and you could pay off the cost. And, if possible, some of these different locations have costs that you have to pay in order to go ahead and lift off the planet. So, perfect example right here, you have to have at least 6 aliens to be on the launch pad. Doesn't matter what color they are. And then you can pay a gasoline once it gets to what's called a new moon. Now, what I'm talking about new moon is that wherever the moon is located decides what it is. So let's say right here. This is a full moon because it's right above the spot. If it was across from it on the opposite side, it would be called a new moon. Anywhere else is called a half moon. So, yeah, a little bit of fun with that. It's not STEM, but it's definitely enjoyable.
So the moon is science.
The moon
but
is
the
science.
likelihood that aliens on a distant planet would be using gasoline to power a space rocket.
I don't know, possibly something different.
Low.
Maybe some hydrogen or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. That's something maybe to ask Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Well, the problem with gas is that it needs oxygen for combustion. And chances are there's not going to be a lot of oxygen on this planet.
Also, combustion for combustion and not safe.
Very true. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm passing out 4 cards each. These are your starting cards that you have in your hand. So they've got different symbols on them, different logos. If you have a question, like I said, when I'm teaching, any question's okay, as long as it's appropriate, Derek. And I know, I have to say that. So cutthroat is for cribbage. Interesting. But, yeah, so the idea to it is you get to move up to 2 times. Then you get to go ahead and play as many cards as you want. You pay the cost to go onto this little launch pad. And then if the moon aligns with the conditions that you need to meet, Then you can go ahead, lift off the planet, fly into the air, and land on your little spaceship and escape. So, first 1 to 10 wins, or first one who has the most when the planet explodes.
So,
Go
question
ahead.
real quick.
Yeah.
So, where that says like 4 or 1, that's how many can be on there. Now, does it have to be that exact number to lift off?
Does not have to be that exact amount to lift off. This one, you have to have at least 6 up on this area to be able to get onto the roller coaster.
Gotcha.
Then, when you have a new moon, you can go ahead and launch. So long as you pay a gas. For every person that's on the roller coaster, they can pay a gas card.
Okay.
Something that's nice about this too, you can pay for your cost ahead of time if you want to. So, give you an example. This one right here, I don't know if I picked any that you have to pay resources to launch. No, just this one. So you have to at least pay something. So I might go to this area and say, hey, I'm just going to get ready and I'm prepared. I'm pink today. So I'm waiting for anybody else that wants to join me, and I'm going to go ahead and pay my gas ahead of time. So that's out of the way. All right?
Is there a way to track that, or you just know?
Just know. Or in certain situations, like when you're doing it like this way, it can get a little muddled sometimes. So what I would almost do is I just keep my cards that I've played in front of me, kind of like a discard pile,
Sure.
or maybe nearby wherever I'm paying.
So,
Like,
say you have 6 people there, but not everyone's paid. Is it only people that have paid that get to launch?
that's correct.
Okay.
So we could have 6 meeples on here. We've met the condition for the roller coaster. However, the only ones that get to go off on the roller coaster and get to enjoy the ride are the ones that pay.
Okay.
Yep. So, like, we've got this bonfire here. We can have up to 4. And then what we're going to do is we get to roll the dice to see if we get to launch. So, if at any point we're on this area, we can have a maximum of 4. Let's say I've got my meeple here. All right?
Mhm.
I paid my screw to get on. Now I'm going to pay a gas to roll this little launch dice. And depending on what the moon is at that time. So right now I'd say it's a half moon. I could roll it. I don't get to launch off. Because sadly, I am like the Will Wheaton of rolling dice. All right? But let's say that if just per chance I rolled the 2 rocket ships, that means I'd get to lift off. But there's some cards in here that let you actually move the moon, and I've actually got one right here. So you can actually move the moon. So you can make things screw other people over, or you can make it to your advantage. So, and yeah, that's kind of the game.
Last question.
Yes.
How do you get new cards?
How do you get new cards? At the end of your turn, what you're going to do is you're actually going to rotate the moon counterclockwise. So we're going to go in a clockwise order, but the moon's going to, of course, go counterclockwise for rotation. You'll rotate the moon, then you will draw 2 cards.
So even if you don't play a card, you still get to draw cards?
Yep, you still get to draw cards, and you can trade at any time on your turn. You can trade 2 cards and get a new card.
So 2 for 1.
2 for 1 deal. Yep.
Okay.
Can you explain to me,
This one,
because they have different
Yep.
levels?
yeah, the police box. To explain the police box a little bit, the one that you have to pay a gas and a screw to be able to launch if you're the first person on it. This has a maximum of 2 meeples that can be on it. They have to be different colors to be able to launch. The second person is going to have to just pay a card.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what card it is.
Got it.
They're going to pay 2 cards. Doesn't matter what they are.
Okay.
So then they're on there, but now we might have to play a gargler card, which is this character right here, and we need to move the gargler to this area. Once we do that, doesn't matter what the moon is, we immediately lift off, and the gargler goes back to the core.
Got it.
Yep. So, neat little thing about the game. Now, the gargler can stop you from lifting off. So let's just say I'm over here at the bonfire. You play a gargler card, and you say, screw that. You can do that. Or you can spend an action, instead of moving, you can move the gurglor. This is the gargler's beautiful girlfriend. She's adorable, if you can tell. And she can basically do the same type of thing.
Okay.
We're blocking people.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And that's the game. Taking this in on how you're going to try to mess us all up.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Do we have? Is there a mechanic about who goes first?
I don't remember if there's a mechanic that goes first. I think it was something maybe related to space. Who watched the latest alien-based film? I have not watched anything science fiction recently.
All 3 of the original Alien films are now on HBO Go.
Okay.
I watched 2 of them at work last week.
All right. I will allow that to be the thing that goes first. I think it's usually like youngest goes first, but...
Oh, that'd be him anyways.
Yep, so... You'd go.
Uh-huh. Sure. Chris, maybe you should go first.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go up this little launch tube.
You
so
do
my
it
first
the launch tube.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's one move right there.
Any launch tube.
Any launch tube.
Got it.
Now, on the opposite side, there's difficult ones which can make it a little bit longer to get up to the surface. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to this area right here, to the bonfire, and I'm going to pay.
Now I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Does it matter that you're using one of my aliens?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm going to move the pink one.
Okay.
I'm going to pay a screw to go ahead and get on the
Let's
launch
actually
pad.
do this. Let's actually lay them down.
Lay them down so they can see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I've got my pink one right there. I've paid my screw to get in there. And I'm going to go ahead and pay a gas right now. And since it's it's a half moon, I need to roll.
But doesn't there be 4 people on it?
No, that's a maximum number that can be on it.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Maximum number. On the left side, maximum. On this side is the requirements.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I've already gone up to the bonfire. I can roll this since I paid a
So
gas.
you used to 2. And you got it?
And I got it. So launching off. So
Very easy.
yep. That's my
Steven,
turn.
Your
I'm gonna
alien
draw-
is on the roof of your spaceship.
2 cards. I'm going to move the moon rotation.
This is absolutely you
This
flying into space.
These guys are very peculiar. They have pig noses, teeth, antennae, and
Yours
tentacles.
is the only one with really a piggy.
You gotta... Oh.
No, this one has one too.
The pink and the red have piggy noses.
I got a piggy nose, tentacles, and antennae.
Hey, Noah!
But they're all pretty
Hey,
much
Noah.
the same.
All right. Well,
What you doing?
So, to launch, I wanted to go with the slingshot.
Mm-hmm. You can go with the slingshot, so you're going to put yourself on there. In order to launch, another person has to be coming up and getting on the launch pad next. So
Gotcha.
they basically are going to slingshot you.
Gotcha.
They're going to help you launch off the planet.
But I have to pay whatever the cost.
You have to pay the cost to be able to get on it based on where the moon is.
No, thank you so much for the host.
Nice.
So only one of these you can just do immediately.
What do you mean?
Like
Oh,
there's-
the bonfire?
yeah, that you can do that one immediately. The rest of these you have to have multiple people up on the thing.
Yeah, you have to have different requirements to do them. Yeah.
Got it.
Well, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I'm gonna start that, and I will
Roller coaster.
pay my gas.
Say why?
So I'm paying my gas for that. I move the moon, and I draw 2 cards.
That's a good reason to at least go to the ocean. I like that.
Did you put your gas on the...
Well, I want it because we have to do 6. I want to just make sure that we know who paid and who did not pay.
Gotcha.
How about we just anybody that comes out here that doesn't pay stands up. If they're laying down, they've already paid.
Okay.
Sweet.
So we have a way to kind of keep track of who did what.
So that's just you pay a gas.
Yes, and then once we get to 6, it launches.
Okay.
Once we get, it's got to be on a new moon though.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I played Witcher 3.
That's fun.
I'm gonna come up to the police box, which is an odd shade of blue, but it's a light shade of blue, which means David Tennant's in there, so I'm about it.
Are you a bad wolf?
Sure. And then I have to pay. I'm the first one there, so I have to pay gas and a gear.
Gas and a screw. Yep.
and then I just wait for somebody else to get up there.
Correct.
Mhm.
And a gurgler.
And a gurgler.
And then I draw 2 cards. Will you move the moon for me?
Okay.
I liked this show. Have you all seen it yet?
The Witcher?
The Netflix?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's amazing.
I'm going to.
I like how
Oh,
they
wait.
kind of played off the
Hold on.
short stories.
Like,
Hello,
why is it so quiet here?
Hello.
You're in the way.
I'm gonna go 1, and I'm also gonna go here.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No, right now it's
I'd have to have a 3.
yeah. Right now you have to have a 3.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Can you do it? Can you roll the 3?
No.
No. Absolutely not.
Join me.
So I'm going. No, I really want to take the space box. Taking the police box.
So you just
So I
have to
just
pay
have to pay
2
2.
cards. It doesn't matter what they are.
I'm gonna pay 2 screws.
Sweet.
Now, could those cards be anything, or do they have
They
to
can be anything for
Okay.
that for the second player.
Okay, and then the moon moves.
Nice.
All right. My turn. All right. I'm gonna go ahead.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
Noah. Noah just said for Gen Con.
Well, I think that they're trying to get there. I don't know if they've. I don't know if they've officially decided they're going, but
But it's been said for Gen Con.
Also,
Just saying.
it's gonna be hot as hell in a Geralt cosplay. Unless you're doing Geralt in the tub, in which case, go for it.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna join in on the roller coaster. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I am going to trade in 2 cards and see if I can get something. And I did. And now I've done my turn. I draw my 2 cards and move the moon.
you have not paid your debt.
I have not paid my gas, no.
All right,
Bummer.
my turn.
I mean, if Steven
have to-
keeps ending up in your streams, he'll just make you do.
You have to. There's a
Workouts.
card that moves the Gorgonzola.
Correct.
Yep.
The Gorgonzola. Yes.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to come here. I'm also going to come here again. I'm going to pay my gas. So both of mine are paid. And draw 2 cards. And move this.
All right.
I'm going to, and you tell me if this is wrong.
Wrong.
Play.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna play this electric storm.
Okay.
Everybody discards all their cards.
Oh, wow.
That's rude.
No,
Right.
that's not wrong at all, so.
Okay.
But I
Really?
had stuff to help everybody. I was gonna help people.
So do we
You just
get to
hurt
draw new
people.
cards or not?
Nope.
Oh, we don't draw new cards?
Nope.
Oh God. Okay.
So basically, we're gonna move, and then we draw our cards after moving. So.
Great.
Yep. So. It's gonna,
Thanks.
I thought we were gonna get to draw cards.
So that,
that's just cruel. We haven't gotten to the second game, and we're already starting to get a little cutthroat.
Shh. Okay. I will move.
I like the character who played Jaskier in that show.
I'll go up here. Which I would normally have to pay 2 gases.
I think you have to pay that. I think you have to pay to get on it. Yeah, you have to pay to get on it.
Yeah, because it's right now it's a half moon, so you're gonna have to pay at least a gas and a screw to be able to get onto the launch pad.
Thank you for the salty bitties cat skills.
Right. Okay. Can I go over here?
Go up the launch into this area.
You
Yeah.
have to pay a screw to get on here.
Yep.
So I
can just
can't
stand.
go anywhere.
No, you can just
You-
stand off to the side.
you can come
still
here.
be in this area, or you can go. Yeah. You can
Well, I'm
say
not
you
gonna
wanna
go over there.
Oh.
I'll just stand over here by the slingshot.
Okay.
Stand by the slingshot.
All right. You can go ahead and draw your 2 cards though, and we'll move the moon.
Megan, where would you like to go?
Okay. Well,
Oh well, hold on. I can move 2 aliens once.
Yes.
Okay. Well then I'll just come up here and come up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sweet.
Megan,
because that's not committing me to any launch pad. I can go anywhere I want.
That's correct.
I'm going to go. I'm actually going to do there. I'm going to go.
Sweet.
On my
Alright.
2 cards.
So now the moon is rotating. That's the end of the first round.
Okay.
We're getting closer to our deaths. All right. So I'm going to go ahead.
You're pink.
Why do I keep doing that?
I just want to point out that if any of my guys end up dying on the police box tile, that's not canonically correct, and the doctor would never let people die.
But the people definitely die. People definitely die with the doctor.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're that close. I don't think he's gonna let them die if they're that close.
Pompeii.
Those people weren't near the
Oh, I
TARDIS.
need to move
They
my
were.
moon. There we go.
Maybe, but that's messing with history. This is.
I mean, yeah, but still, I'm just.
Okay.
That's an interesting thing.
Is this
with
a fixed
all this
I need to
character.
move too.
Is this a fixed point in time? Pompeii's a fixed point.
I don't feel like these guys.
It went well. It went pretty good. It was a corporate event. I did not kill anyone. I did not die.
Oh, you weren't. I didn't ask you if you were or not.
No. I did steal $1.3 million,
That's fun.
but did not commit the murder.
Whose turn is it?
You just went, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna. I'll just move 2 more boys out of the corp.
You actually. Oh, no. You
I've got
did
cards.
have cards.
Yeah, they're useless.
They're useless. Okay. Alright, so the moon moves.
Oh, you moved it.
Oh, he already moved?
Yep.
Why is it always 3 when I need it? Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play an action card.
Now, say that launches,
Okay.
and some of them didn't pay their cost. Do they just stay on the launch pad?
Yep, they stay on the launch area. They don't get to ride the ride because they didn't pay the cost.
I get to move 1 more. I get to do 3 moves instead of 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay my cost.
Okay.
Ride on the roller coaster.
Nice.
So now there is 6 there.
We're getting close to launching.
Now,
So-
at what point does it launch?
It has to launch in the new
Once
moon.
Gets on
new
the
moon. So when it's right here, when that moon gets to here, which it's about to.
So at the end of your turn, it's going to launch. So I'm not going to have
Exactly.
time to pay my fee for that last
Exactly.
one.
Correct.
No, you're not.
So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move. And I'm going to go ahead
Hello,
and go.
Lord and Drunk.
Hello, hello.
Yeet alien from spaceship. No taking.
I'm going to go 1 and.
I just imagine that there's one alien
I'm
who's
moving the
controlling the
I need
coaster,
to learn my
who's
colors.
just doesn't give a shit that he's gonna die. He's
gonna
just
go
like,
here and
there
here.
are rules
You
at
must
the
follow
theme
them.
park. 2 tickets to ride.
I'm going to pay my gas to at least send one of them off.
Okay.
All right. That's the end of my turn. Moon goes. These discard ones.
Yes, Megan, you need to put your discards in the right place.
Did I draw? I don't think I drew.
All right. So that moves. This launches.
Uh-huh.
So these 4 all get to go home. That guy
Yep.
does not.
We. Yay!
2.
Hey, hey!
I'm getting to you. Relax.
You put it on your.
No, I didn't.
It's you dead.
Actually, I almost put it on his. All right, my turn. 1, 2.
Every time you say, oh, hi, I just think of, what's that? Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't hit her. I did not. I did not hit her.
Now, do you have to do these in any order? Can you do these in any order? Is my question.
You can do the move the alien first. You got to do your movements, your action cards then.
So you have to do it in this order.
Yeah, you're gonna do your move your aliens first.
I already did that.
Mm-hmm.
So
then
I'm
you
gonna-
can do you.
Pay that. So one of my guys can go away. You draw 2 cards.
Sweet. Did we move the moon for
Now you need to move the moon.
Sweet. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So with this one,
Yes,
the different phase is what I have to pay.
exactly. So like right now it's a half moon.
So I would have to pay a gas and a screw.
Yep.
And with the bonfire, I have to pay a screw to get on there
Mm-hmm.
and a gas to roll the dice.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, here's my screw to get on there,
Okay.
for one. And then... Does being outside of the core get me anything?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
You're outside of the core. That's nice.
So I have 1 move left. So now I have 2 moves left. I'm going to send both of these guys over here.
Okay.
Are you going to pay any of the gases to get out off that anywhere?
No.
All right. The moon's gonna move. There we go.
1.
Did you pay your screw to get on the board?
Give me a second. I'm going in the order here. 1.
Don't forget, guys, you have your 4 rewards points. You can mute people. You can make it sing. All kinds of fun stuff.
2.
Okay.
Wait, no. I'm gonna bring another dude up. Okay, so here's the screw to get on, and there is the gas
To roll the dice.
to roll the dice.
But
Oh,
you only have
just
to
here.
roll 1
Only
bar.
have to roll a 1.
Got
Nice.
him.
Hey, I rolled a 2. Pew!
All right. Cool.
Draw.
This is a tactic. I'm going to get all my guys off in 1 turn. Yeah, that is what she said.
Okay. Good luck with that.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead because I'm pink. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna bring this guy over here. I'm gonna bring this one over here.
Wait a second. Where'd my boys go that were on the slingshot?
I don't know.
You didn't put him on the slingshot. You said you put him over here. You were here. You chose to go here instead of
Yes,
there.
you're right. I got it. I remember now.
All right. And I'm going to pay my. Actually, you know what? Instead of going there, I'm gonna go 1 here, 1 over there.
So she's full.
Yep, I'm gonna pay my. Let's see here. My gas for 1 of them to launch. And then I'm gonna play something dirty.
Yeah!
I'm playing a tornado card.
Oh no.
Oh.
So
you
tornado,
just dash.
anybody that's not on a launch pad, so including myself.
Oh no.
Anybody that's not on the launch pad, is the red one on the launch pad?
Yeah, they're waiting.
Yeah, they're waiting.
They're waiting
They're
for
waiting for the
Gorgonzola.
gurgler.
So all of these
Oh no.
end up back in the core.
I just wasn't very
Well, he was
myself.
on the launch pad.
Who was on?
That red boy.
Oh, the red one for the
The
bonfire?
I
Yeah.
paid
Okay.
my screw.
Yeah, he
was
heavy.
I just need a gasoline.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright.
Okay. Well,
Well.
I'm gonna come here. Pay my screw. So I'm there. Okay. And hold on. Oh wait, I already did. Never mind. Shoot. Crap. Darn.
Move your moon.
Dang it.
Here's 2 gasolines to get my boys on the coaster. And I get 2 moves.
You're supposed to move first.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Okay. Move that move.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta roll.
No.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to pay it.
Not okay.
Before it
People that
launches,
yeah.
1, 2. I don't want to play anything.
All right.
1, 2.
All right. Moon's rotating. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and move this one up here and this one up here. I'm gonna go ahead and pay my gas for this guy to be able to lift off, and that's gonna be that for that turn. Rotate the moon. Everybody's lifting off.
Except for my one guy.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright.
My nerds are in the spaceship.
My turn.
Oh!
I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm going to play a moon card.
Move the moon.
Nice.
To move it back.
Okay.
Can you move it? Oh yeah, you can.
You can.
Mm-hmm. You move it any direction with the move the moon.
That's a weird bit of technology that they
And
put
I'm
together.
gonna pay 1 to lay this guy down.
It's a good thing there's no oceans on this planet. The tides would be a mess.
And I need 2 cards, please. Can you give me 2 cards?
No. Just a myth.
Okay. I'm going to move these 2 boys
Me?
to here. I'm going to pay for one of them. I'm going to move the Gargalore
Gargalore.
up here, which means
Yay!
that these 2 take. The doctor drops these off in our spaceships.
Then the gargler goes back to the...
Yeah.
Hurrah.
I will then spend these 2 move your aliens to get one boy up here and one boy up here. It's the end of my turn. The moon moves and that rocket ship takes off.
Nope.
Yeah.
What's up?
There has to be 6 people on that platform
Yep.
for it to take off.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to move.
I have an argument.
Go ahead.
It's like King's Island at the end of the day. There's not enough people to fill the rocket ship. They should just take off. They should just make it go, right?
Be like at the front of the line for the road.
The planet's gonna be destroyed in 2 days. You gotta get all the rides through that you can.
True.
Make that paper. Make that paper.
It's on there. And I'm going to
These
roll.
all have paid for it already.
Going to roll.
You got this.
I get 2.
Oof.
Nope.
Oof. Still didn't get it.
Draw your 2 cards.
Pew. I'm gonna give us a little bit more time.
Sweet.
Oh, I see. So moving that moon is getting us
Getting us more time.
turns. Got it.
So
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and move 1. And I'm going to go ahead and go 2. And let's see here. What do I need to pay? I need to pay gas. I don't have any gas, so I'm not going to pay for that. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spend moving my alien. I'm going to go ahead and move that alien over to here and pay nothing yet. I'm just going to basically hang out.
Okay.
Yep. I'll draw my 2.
Move the.
Move the moon.
Okay. I'm going to move these 2 to here,
So that's 6.
and I'm going to pay gas for both of them.
Fancy.
So that's 6, and it's at the new moon, so it takes off.
Right?
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah.
And all I
I like
can
these
do.
rails. That's really nice.
Yeah, like there's cup holders, there's trays and things. And then I will draw 2 cards.
Hey.
There's even a charger. That's really cool. Does it plug in somewhere though? Or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a cord that runs and then it's plugged in there.
Neat. All right. So the moon moves. Here we go.
Yep.
It moves.
There we go.
Well, I will move a guy. And just move another one out, I guess.
Now, question.
Yes.
Can I attempt to get that guy get off the platform twice?
Can you attempt to get? What do you mean? Roll the dice? You mean pay the cost and roll the dice, and if
Twice.
you don't like it, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can do that. So if you have more than one gas, yeah,
That'll be the end of my
You play as-
Allegedly.
you play as many cards as you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Meg.
Wait, the moon moves.
I did move
Oh,
it.
you moved it. Okay. Okay. Hi, Al. All right. Well, I'm going to
Going well.
1, 2.
It's going well,
This
except they've got this
one
weird guy called
over.
Chris on. Yeah.
True story.
I'm going to pay the screw to get this little guy on there, and then I'm going to roll the die to try and get the first failure off.
All right. Here we go.
I mean, it's not a failure. There's a lot of stress happening. The planet's dying. Got him.
Got him. Pew. Pew.
Yay.
Yay! He lives! Alright, don't want to play any action cards.
All right. The moon's gonna move.
And finally,
We're getting closer and closer to our imminent demise. All right.
sorry, I didn't like the plan anyways.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go 1 and 2. This time I'm gonna pay at least 1 gas card. So one of them's paid for. And that's that.
One, 2. Pay my gas. These have not been paid.
One of them had been. I thought.
No.
No, I thought one of them was already
Nope. Yeah, they just knocked it over. You need 2 cards.
Move that moon.
Move that moon.
Here's 2 gases.
Nice.
Just need one more person up there, though. Yeah,
Did you just draw your cards?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
1, 2. We'll get him over there.
Sweet.
So she's full.
Yep. Alright. Moving the moon.
1, 2.
This game's kind of stressful. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm a little stressed out right now.
Why?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
The planet's gonna blow up.
For some reason, this planet's gonna blow up.
And that's all I'm doing.
Possibly, doing some horrible science experiments or something. I don't know.
Why are these other planets so close?
Okay, you drew your cards.
Alright. Here we go. And I'm gonna go over here. So it's 1 and 2. And I'm going to pay, what is it?
A screw and a gas.
Screw and a gas. I'm gonna pay those. At least get myself onto the launch pad. Then I'm gonna pay a gas to get on the roller coaster. And that's the end of my turn. So I'm gonna move the moon. We're gonna launch.
Pew pew!
And draw my 2 cards.
Okay. My turn. I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna pay my 2 cards.
Nope. It's a gas and a screw.
No,
No one has paid.
Oh no, he's paid
I know
yet.
it's paid yet.
Yep. I haven't launched. I haven't gotten on the launch pad yet.
Well, then I'm going to pay a gas and a screw, and then I'm going to pay the gargoyle to get him over here as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then,
Krypton has to go for us to have Superman.
but that means that anyone else can actually get on there because Chris isn't actually on the launch pad yet to get it to launch.
Yep. Anybody can get on there. What? You don't want me to lift off with you? I see how this is.
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh.
um,
Now, can you play any 2 cards, or
Yeah,
does
any
it
two
have
any
to
two.
be?
Any 2 cards.
All right.
draw this. Okay.
What's that song from Flight of the Conchords? I got hurt feelings. I got hurt feelings.
I'm gonna move 1. I'm going to pay.
Oh my gosh.
I need 2 cards. It doesn't matter what it is.
2 cards to get him on there, and we take off.
This boy goes back here.
Oh no!
And then I'm going to pay gas to roll the dice on the bonfire. That's to be a 2.
It's to be a 2.
Balls.
That's a no.
Anything else?
I'm gonna move this guy back to the core.
Oh, you'd already moved
Okay.
2.
I moved 1 to get here,
Gotcha. Okay.
and then 2 cards. And then the moon moves.
Okay. Well. Pew.
Right now, if you have a gas, now you're only to a 1.
Yeah, well. I'm going to move 3 aliens. I'm going to move all 3 of these little guys over here. And then I'm going to...
So they're all on there, but they haven't paid their gas, right?
Yeah. And that's all... No. I'm going to move the moon. Bag space.
Okay.
And then... I'm done.
So it just stays where it was.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move this guy over here, and I'm gonna pay for him to get on there. So I'm gonna pay 2 screws, and by doing that, I launch this one off with the slingshot.
Why don't you put that guy on there?
What? Which guy?
Get him onto your platform.
Oh, this one? I can pay that too. I can do that right now. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll put that and that. Now he's on there.
Okay.
Yay.
So there we go.
Hooray!
All right, drawing my 2, and we are closer to death.
Okay.
I feel like I'm only gonna get 4 off of this planet. I'm not doing very well.
Well,
I've had a stream of draws that are not good.
I'm going to
There's
move
7 aliens apiece, right?
1, 2.
10
Get
10 aliens.
Out!
I'm going to discard these 2 cards,
Stop it!
That's why. Oh,
and I'm going to play this card to
Play right
move
into
the...
Right into his trap.
Chris.
I did.
Yeah. 100%. When
But I
Steven
bet
tells you
I-
to do something, he's either helping you because he wants the game to end, or he's helping you to help himself.
And then also,
Could be both.
on my turn,
Could be
I'm
both.
going
Could be
to
both.
roll the dice on this guy.
Oh my gosh, you're about to win if you roll it.
I have to get at least a 2. Got a 2. Bye!
And he won the game. Dang.
Look at this! Look at this! I wasn't getting anything!
Okay. First impressions. Good gameplay. I hate the end.
Why?
It just ends.
So does every
Yeah.
other game.
No, I mean it, but like it just ends. Like nobody else has an opportunity to.
No, it's the first player to do something.
But,
That's like a lot of
that's
games.
what a lot of games do.
It's first player to 10 or when
Okay.
the planet blows up.
But that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
We don't know how the story ends.
You also went first, so you actually already had your turn this round. So even if they played out the final round, you wouldn't get another
You didn't
turn.
go first.
Chris went first.
Chris went first.
Oh.
We would got it.
But I'm saying that who gives a shit if the green rocket got off? What about the characters we actually care about?
They're all dead.
Well, how do you know that?
They're dead.
But how do you know that? You
You're,
don't.
You're diving deep into this story
I'm interested.
for no reason.
Catskills, thank you for the lucky bits. Also, exclamation point, Steven wins.
We don't even, the planet didn't explode. The villains escaped. Liftoff 2. The journey continues.
The villain escapes, aka Steven won, so
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
At least it's not like Liftoff 2,
Electric
Boogaloo or
Blue.
something. Yeah.
I don't subscribe to Electric Boogaloo. Well, I enjoy the game, I guess.
Salty.
He's
is
salty
what this
because I
is.
won, is what he is.
Salty, salty, salty.
So yeah, this one's
Yay.
currently on Kickstarter. 7 days left.
It's already funded, correct?
Yeah, already funded. And it's only $40 for it new, and then $25 if you're adding to the original first
Catskills.
edition copy. So
Salty, salty, salty.
Alright, well, should we try some more interesting combinations and see what strategies
Yeah.
we can come up with as far as that goes?
Sure.
yeah, we can
Shuffle
do that.
these up.
Let's see here. I've got some other pieces over there. Let's see.
I have a letter to the editor.
Uh-oh.
Because you're salty?
Because I just...
You're salty.
No, yeah, that's what it is. I guess I'm salty, but like I just don't understand.
Ends like every other game.
It was just anticlimactic, I guess. There was no build up. It was just like, oh, that's it.
Get out of here.
Everyone's getting close though. I mean, Chris only had one person left out there.
I was not close. wasn't close at all.
Let me switch these out. So what's neat about this game is that you can actually switch up the boards and just turn them upside down or turn them around. So we're going to be using the teleport this time. We're going to be using bonfire. No, bonfire was good, but I'm going to switch it out to... we can do a wormhole. That sounds pretty cool.
Oh.
Yep, I forget about the one thing with the cards. I just got to remember the wormhole part.
You can take 2 cards. You get 2 cards, take 2 cards.
Oh, let me look at that real quick about the wormhole. That's one of the ones that's part of the
A
deluxe edition.
magnetic anomaly has caused a wormhole to appear that can whisk away up to 6 aliens into the depths of space. That's sketchy as hell. Pay 1 screw to place on the launch platform. For each additional screw paid, the active player can try to activate the wormhole by rolling the white die. All aliens present on the platform will lift off with a 3 rocket result during any moon phase. Additionally, once per turn, the active player may harness the power of the wormhole to change the cards in their hand if they have at least 1 alien present on this location. Not only on the platform, on the location.
Sorry, say that one more time.
The whole thing?
Just that last part about the cards.
Additionally, once per turn, the active player may harness the power of the wormhole to change the cards in their hand if they have at least 1 alien present on the location.
Oh,
So even if they haven't paid to get on the platform, even if they're on the tile,
gotcha.
you can do it. They may place 2 game cards from their hand on top of the 8 cards on the wormhole board, and then pick up the deck and take any 2 game cards from the deck back into their hand.
So we need to grab the wormhole little thing on there. And I'm also grabbing a die for rolling. And I'm going to also include a couple cards called terraforming cards, which are going to mess with everybody in this one. We're going to play it the cutthroat version, because why not? So let's see if I can find it real quick. This game also plays up to 6 players. We're going to go ahead and play with these cards. These are called the terraforming cards. At any point, somebody gets a terraforming card. There's only about 4 of them in the game. But if you get this card, you can go ahead and mess with everybody else. So let's say they're on a launch pad waiting to go ahead and lift off. They can go ahead, play this terraforming card, flip the side of one of these boards, and mess with everybody and send them back to the core.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
So it just goes to what's on the reverse?
Yeah.
Oh,
We can always change it up to these ones
sure.
if we want to. Just for learning purposes, since we already kind of have knowledge on some of these.
So in the solo mode, you get to play against
Amber,
the
thank you for the 100 bits.
Mm-hmm.
The robot bit. Make the cup go sploosh.
Yeah, the gurgler part, there's a lot of extra pieces that you get to play against the gurgler.
The Gurgler's precious.
Now, I picture us actually playing instead of movements. I picture this round us using the gurgler instead of our action movements. But we've got some new things here. I'm going to set that. Thanks. Did I get the wormhole thing? I did not. Nuts. Nuts and bolts.
Congratulations.
Here we go. So the wormhole board, I forget. We put the cards on there.
So, yes,
to 8,
you
yep.
put 8 cards on there,
Mm-hmm.
And then on your turn, if you have a meeple on that tile, you can pay 2 cards to take 2 cards from the wormhole board.
There we go. All right, sweet. We got the 8 cards going on.
Now, did you put other cards on here that need to be shuffled in?
I did put the terraforms on
Then
top.
They're
Yep.
all going to be in the top, so let's
Yep.
shuffle this up a little bit.
Sweet. So we've got some new things on the board. Ways to get off out of the core area. These are different things to do. We've got a sinkhole right here. The sinkhole lets you move. So when you move, that's movement 1. But if you're still there at the end of your turn, you immediately sink back down to the core.
Ooh.
So you're going to have to try to get a second movement out of
Yeah.
there. This is the drill rig. You're going to have to pay a gas or a screw to be able to get to the top of the surface. So you can pay that and then do your movements. Okay?
So does it cost? So it's a free move more or less if you pay a gas or a screw.
Yep. So basically that gives you a free movement. This one's called the pump car. We're going to need at least 2 aliens of different color. And was it a move your alien card? So we're going to need at least a move your alien card, and then we're going to go ahead and that'll let us move up to the surface there. Okay. This one right here, you roll up, roll the dice. Whatever you roll is however many spaces you get to go up this thing. So if you roll 4, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 would be out of there. 5 or 6 would put you out of this area. If you had somebody ahead of you, you would bump them up as well. So if I rolled a 4 at this point, I'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and that person would go up to the top.
So the sinkhole, it's one move to get on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then just you can use your second one to move away from the space.
Yeah, because
Okay,
if you don't move away from it, you immediately are going to sink right back down.
Okay.
All right? And so this is the dice for this, for the ancient one. So we've got, this one's a little different. So we've got a wormhole here. We've got teleport, space balloon, and a miracle. So we're going to have, in order for us to launch out of this area, doesn't matter where the moon is, but we're going to have to each have one of our color on this liftoff point. You pay 1 card, you put it on there, and then we need to have each of our colors.
So nobody can get off until everybody goes there.
Exactly.
Got it.
So, and there are, like I said, the terraforming cards, which are a card that basically can make you flip
Replace
this
that.
over and send everybody else back to the core. So, since we're going to play the cutthroat version, instead of it being 4 rounds, it's going to be 3. So the length of the game is shortened as well.
So the game is shorter, and it takes more effort to get out of the core.
Exactly.
Got it.
Truly dudes vacuum.
So it's becoming more dire and more stressful. Now there's other modes in the game that you can do it as cooperative. I know that was not...
Boo.
Yeah, I know your response to that one. So there's cooperative. There's kind of like a family way of working. The way I think of this is kind of can be like a nice gateway family game that you can start introducing it to them as cooperatively, and then later go towards that competitive nature, which we're about to do in the cutthroat style.
Question about the teleporter.
Yeah.
So it says, does it cost anything to put people on?
Doesn't cost anything to put anybody on it. You
But
can have a
only-
maximum of 3, and it's only on a new moon can you launch off of it. You have to pay gas. So,
Gotcha.
yep. Similar to our roller coaster, it's just we can have only a maximum of 3.
Okay.
And there's no special cost.
So there's nothing in here that requires the gurglor.
Nothing that requires a gurgler. So what I'm kind of hoping to see is us using the gurgler more to just mess with everyone, and the garglor and the gurgler. The gurgler, instead of spending an action or a movement, you can just place it wherever to really mess with somebody.
Sure. And like they can't take off.
Nope.
Okay.
So now there's no benefits for having the gargler or the gurgler because they just want your attention.
Okay.
So
So I'm going first since I won. I'm going to pay 2 screws. So I'll get those up there for free. Now I still have my 2 movements.
yep, that's correct.
I'm going to go here.
Nice.
This card.
Burgle.
And then I'm going to pay 1 gas. So one of these guys has been paid for, one of these guys have not been paid for. And I draw 2 cards.
Sweet. There we go.
Megan, do you want to use spiel real quick since we didn't do it?
Hi! If you're new, welcome! We are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you! We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays and Fridays, you will see Derek, myself, and Steven. Wednesdays, you will see just Steven and I, or Steven and I and guest, or one or the other, and etc. Tonight, we're playing Liftoff with our friend Chris.
And hello.
You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. That's where you're going to find what we're playing this week, if we have any announcements, and if we're having any guests, or other various things. You can also find us on YouTube. That's where you're going to find our how to plays and our VODs and some other content that will be coming in the future that I keep talking about and have yet to do. But it's fine. What else? Come join our Discord. It's super fun and super active and super supportive. Come have fun. Finally, if you're enjoying the content, please consider hitting that heart button. All it does is let you know when we go live, and we would really, 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 really appreciate it.
We're only 4 away from our goal.
And scene.
Also, don't forget that you have your 4U rewards points. So you can always make Megan sing a song. You can make one of us be quiet. Whatever you want to do. Enjoy.
In Ray's stream on Saturday, Derek kept popping in there and saying, "From the top, no marking," which was hilarious for a group of people who didn't know what that meant.
So the wormhole, explain to me how I have to do that.
Okay, to launch this, depending on what the moon is, either way you're going to have to roll 3 rockets to be able to do it. To
Got it.
place yourself on here, you get to go ahead and pay a screw to get on here.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay another screw then to go ahead and roll the dice.
Okay.
And then you can pay 2 cards to get 2 cards.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay.
Then they just basically become a cycling group of cards on the wormhole.
Balloonimal.
Okay. I am going to do this. I will pay
What are you gonna do?
I will pay this gasoline to get one guy up here for free movement, and then one over here, and pay the screw to be on the platform.
Sweet.
Okay. You just have one
Yep.
more movement.
And then I'll send a guy up this way.
So you got to roll that dice.
She's a 5.
So you're on the surface.
Huzzah!
Nice.
So you don't have to have a move thing to play that?
You just got to roll your die.
Okay, so it's just the die. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Don't forget to draw your 2 cards. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
2 cards.
So I'm going to go here. I'm going to roll. Phew. That's a 1.
Stays where he is.
Cool. I'm also going to go here again. And I'm going to roll. Phew.
Great.
Great.
The most Megan rolls ever.
Yeep, 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 yeep.
All right, moving the moon. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and... Grr.
You don't say.
I do. All right, I'm going to pay a screw and go up to here. And I'm going to go ahead and join you in the wonderful world of the wormhole. And I'm going to pay a screw for that. And I'm going to pay a screw to roll. So,
So if you successfully roll 3 rockets,
You
we
both
both
go.
go.
Yep.
Okay.
so let's hope we launch.
Nope.
And I suck. All right.
Oof.
There we go. Draw my 2. Boom.
My turn. And you just move that.
Mhm.
So how does the space balloon work? It only launches on
Which
full
one?
moons. The space balloon.
Space balloon, you just pay 2 gas to get on the launch pad.
Gotcha.
And then on a new moon, you're lifting off. But there's a maximum of 1 alien eagle on there.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I am going to.
You're not on the screen at all.
It takes a lot of effort for me to get over there.
Alright. I needed the dice because I'm going to try to go up there.
Yes, please. Thank you. Thanks.
There you go.
So everybody's up to the surface now.
Yay.
Nice.
So that's 1 movement for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be the first.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have to pay a card to get down there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
1 card to get on the launch pad.
I'm not gonna screw people over with that card. I'm gonna pay to do that. And can I please have 2 cards?
Okay. Wait, when Didn't you put it on the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go see here.
All right, and the moon moving.
Garglor.
Moon moving.
There's not 3 people on there, or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter if there's 3 people or not.
So my guy launches.
Yep, your guy launches. Whee!
Pew! Pew pew!
I'm going to get rid of 2 cards to get 2 out of here.
Megan Marbles. So how many games have you all won each now?
I've won. Well, since we started tracking them, I've won 89 now. Megan's at like 114, and Derek's at like 91, I think.
We went for a while where we didn't track it.
At the beginning.
There was also a thing in the middle where we didn't track it either.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Balls.
Okay. Well,
What about them?
I will. 1, 2.
Oh, I didn't move my. That didn't go up for me.
Okay. There we go. No, I moved you for when you're on your turn.
No,
That's what-
because that's what made this launch.
Okay.
Moving it on yours.
No, it's my turn. It's still there.
Okay. No, I moved yours was here when
Gotcha,
you started.
that's why I wanted
Yep.
to go.
So does that launch?
That launches. Yep.
Okay. And I will move my alien 1 more.
You just gotta pay a card to launch it, or to put it on the launch pad.
Oh. Okay, well then maybe I won't do that.
I'm gonna pick back up the card that you played then.
I moved him 1, 2, so I'm out of movement right now until I use that. Yeah, I guess that'll be the end of my turn.
okay.
All right, the moon is a moving. There we go.
Okay. Alright, getting serious. Oh! Didn't know I had that. Okay, well, that's different. Okay. I'm going to move here. I'm going to pay my stuff. So what is this one?
That is a pump car. You just need 2 different colors, and then you would pay a movement to go on it.
So they have to be different colors.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to go over here and also pay a gargoyle. And that is it.
Okay.
1, 2,
Here we go.
And that flies off.
pew!
Nice.
Yay.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move. I'm going to pay a gas to get up here. So. Whee! And then I'm going to go for my move. I'm going to go over to there. And I'm going to get on the launch pad. I'm going to pay. Hold on. I'm not. There's no new moon, is there? Nope.
So the pump car,
Yeah.
actually, you pay. You're taking on your turn. You take somebody else with you,
Yeah, you got to take somebody with you that's a different color.
but they don't have to use their movement to get on the car.
No.
You just take them.
Oh.
I
okay.
misunderstood.
Okay.
All right, I've moved one. I'm gonna move. Gosh, I don't want to really move another one. I'll pay another gas to get this one up there. And I'm gonna pay a screw and see if we can get off this planet. So, where's that dice?
Right for you again.
Come on, 3 rockets. Nope.
They're not cumulative either, are they?
No.
Great.
Alright.
All right,
You're never leaving.
Doesn't seem like it.
My turn.
we are not.
I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna pay 2 gases to lay both of those down. I'm going to play this card, which means right now all lifts are at the point of a new moon.
Yay!
So these boys are coming home. First that boy goes home.
Hooray!
Anybody else? Do you have a new moon thing? No. That's my movement. Played cards. I need to draw 2 cards.
Here you go.
So you're gonna just hold everybody up over there? You're not gonna join us on the
No, I'm gonna come over there.
on the miracle?
I will. I will. I've just got to get over there because if I take this path, I'm gonna have to roll for it, and knowing my rolls, I'm gonna be going up this forever. I probably am gonna have to take this the next time I go, so gonna have to pump up the jam.
Pump up the jam. What are you doing?
I'll get rid of a card to jump over to here,
Yay!
and then I will take us up here.
You have to pay a move thing to do that.
You have to pay the little dude here.
You just pay one of your movements.
Oh no, you're using it. I'm
Oh, you're
using
just using
my
a
second movement
Oh,
to get us up
okay.
there.
I thought you had to have the little card that has it
Thanks
on
for
it.
bringing me up there.
He's hoping that you're gonna go over to the.
I will.
And then I will play this movement card to take him over there, and this screw to get him on the board.
All right. Wee.
Okay, my turn. Or not.
I'll pay this screw to roll the dice.
Oh,
Yay! Get a better roll than me.
that is super cocked.
Super cocked.
That is not super cocked.
Damn it!
That's a cheat. Okay, are you done? You finished?
If I move the moon back to the star, does it move the day tracker up?
No, if you go backwards, it doesn't mess with that.
Okay.
Do you want to move it up?
I mean, why not?
Is that the moon moves?
Yes.
Yep.
moves.
There we go.
I'm going to move this way. That's a 5.
Nice.
And I'm going to
Do not.
do that again. That's more than I can roll. Okay. And then I'm going to play Terraform.
Uh-oh.
Terraform.
Which one are you flipping over?
I don't like this one.
Can we do the Stargate?
I just flip it over.
We can bring out the Stargate
Yeah,
if we
but
want
we
to.
already did.
Okay, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it.
Well, you're good. Ah! All good.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, it was the slingshot.
Bring out the Stargate and the little blue dice.
No, I think I'm gonna save the Stargate
Uh-oh.
for
What are we doing?
a full game.
Okay,
so it's
we
just a
got-
volcano.
Yep.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means that you need to have, on this one, so you need to pay 3 cards and, if I'm correct, a movement. And then for this one, you've got to have the moon at the start point.
Okay.
Yep. But we're going to need to have at least 18 cards on here for 6 people to launch.
Okay.
Yep, 18 cards for a new moon, 21 cards for a half moon, 18 cards for and for a full moon. So new moon, half moon, 18 cards. So we're gonna have to pay cards to be able to actually launch
Okay.
off of this.
So then what does the volcano?
The volcano, there's these oh gosh, this is one that I haven't done much.
To the book.
Yes, to the book.
Hey, Carl
Forgive
Frost.
Forgive me on this one.
You have been summoned. You must make a teddy bear.
A teddy bear.
Aliens may only place themselves on this launch platform directly from the core.
Cairo Frost, do you have a particular color that you would like?
It's cryo.
Cryo Frost. I just misspoke.
Aliens may only place themselves on this launch pad directly from the core, not the surface.
Blue.
This requires the use of 1 movement point and
I'm
3
Easy
or
Toy.
more game cards to pass from the core
How are
directly
you?
to the platform. Once enough cards are placed on this location determined by the moon phase, all aliens on the platform lift off.
Okay.
When the moon token reaches the star icon at the top of the board, the volcano erupts, spewing lava across the planet. Add a lava token, orange side up, to the 2 exit points and 2 lift-off points immediately to the right and left of the volcano. These exit points cannot be used to leave the core,
Why did you choose the volcano?
and the lift-off points cannot launch.
How about we don't do that one?
At the end of the next turn, flip the lava tokens to the gray side. At the end of the following turn, remove the tokens.
Which is a lot.
So it takes 3. It takes 3 turns once it erupts to get her out. Great. Terrible. At the end of the following turn, remove the tokens, and all exit lift-up points return to normal. Alternatively, a player may spend an action card on their turn to remove a lava token from anywhere on the board. There you go. You were right about everything.
Sweet. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna do the volcano.
Yep.
So I need some tokens. Let me get in there real quick. Sweet. All right, so we got some volcano tokens. There's another token in there somewhere that represents, I think, my star or the sun. It's just got mixed up with everything. There we go. Perfect. All right. There's those. That's pretty cool. So how did you learn all these? How to do all the balloon animals?
A misspent youth.
I think it's cool. I think it's well spent if you can do it. Thanks. I was trying to find that earlier.
Teddy bear.
That is really cool.
It's so cute. You didn't take very long at all. Oh. Teddy bear.
Carafrost, there is your little teddy bear for you.
Hi, Hoodie.
There you go. You got your teddy bear.
That's awesome.
That'll be coming in the mail to you. No, it won't.
I'd have
we
to.
get there and it'd be so sad. It would just be like,
Deflate a bit.
No, like what you do is just pop it so it's ready for packing.
terrible. Terrible.
Craziness. Alright. Whose turn was it last?
I think it's my.
It was my turn. I played the
Terraforming?
terraforming,
Oh, that's right.
so I need to draw.
We need to move this moon. Boom.
Hopefully I'll get another terraforming so I don't have to deal with that volcano.
Alright.
I don't think we're even gonna get there.
I had planned on getting something better so more of my little people could get out, but you
Alright.
chose volcano.
So my first move, I'm gonna go
I
over
chose
here.
the Stargate and just flipped it over.
I'm gonna say hi and we're all gonna launch. Whee!
Yo!
Whee!
There we go. That's first move. Second movement, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take somebody up with me. Megan, come on up. There we
Yay!
go.
helped you get up.
Yeah, but you gave us the volcano. You're being punished.
Chris,
Alright. What?
we're done.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, guys. Thanks. It was a pleasure being on here with the neighborhood. I enjoyed this last appearance. Alright. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trade these 2 cards in the wormhole for 2 other cards. So I'm gonna pop those down below. Take the top 2.
Oh no, you get to look through.
I get to look
Yeah,
through.
you get to
Oh,
choose
that's
which
right.
ones you take.
I'm gonna pick something good. I'm gonna take the 2 gargoyles.
You don't have to tell us.
Oh, okay. I'm just taking 2 random
You
cards.
heard nothing.
These aren't the droids you're looking for. I have the high ground. Was that Anakin that said that though?
God damn it.
There you go.
Get out of here.
It's in the For You rewards thing.
No.
It was
Anakin did
Obi
not
said,
say
Obi-Wan said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The prequels, I have a hard time recognizing those.
Ugh.
You have to forgive me for that. I have a hard time with the prequels. When I started my kids watching it, we went for the original trilogy, and I told them that there was nothing else after that except for 7 and 8.
No.
I know. I
How are
watched
they supposed to learn about government functions
Easy.
and
Listen
the
to
death of democracy?
Alright.
watch Trump on TV. I'm sorry.
No, that's not how you learn about government functions.
Let me tell you, it's something great. We're gonna have a great day. We're
Alright.
here with Board Game House, watching board games.
No.
We're
Alright.
gonna build a wall around this meeple.
No.
Can I have a combo?
They're empty, actually.
Oh! I was gonna go
It is.
raid your cabinet for the Swiss rolls that I know that are in there.
Oh,
Stop taking you shopping with me. Okay, can't right now. Alright. I'm going to. I mean, do we want to do Everyone Get Off the Planet again?
yes. Let's do it.
What?
What?
'Cause
I
I
only
think about.
have 2 little dudes, so.
Yay.
Derek will come up there.
Yes, Obi-Wan said the high ground. Okay. I will recognize
I'm gonna
that.
pay
I do
a
not recognize
gas.
Jar Jar Binks, though.
To come up here,
Ooh, fun facts. Jar Jar Binks.
and then one move,
possible appearance
To get
in
on?
the Obi-Wan series.
and I will try to help us.
With a beard.
Yeet.
Nice.
Okay, that kind of sucks.
Lifting off.
Why?
I was about to use the wormhole ability.
And then I need 2 cards. Because
Two-
I have no cards.
No cards.
Now you have 2, and
Has
we move
no
the
cards.
moon. There we go.
Okay. One movement gets me over there. I'm gonna use this ability.
Rude.
But we want to go over there. Together.
Rude.
Second move gets me a guy up here. Third move moves me over to here.
Nice.
Gasoline can puts me on the teleport.
Now you just win because the moon's about to move in your favor.
And 2 cards.
Dang, I didn't think about that. I should have done that instead.
And wee. Big turn. Big turn.
Okay. Wheel. I'm going to.
Prequel memes is beautiful.
Think.
I have not looked at those. All I know is I don't like sand.
1, 2.
No one likes sand.
I don't like sand.
Do you have a gas to
Coarse
yourself on
and
there?
grainy.
Give
It
me a
gets
second.
everywhere.
I like to do things in order.
Did you ever see the, was it the Gregory Brothers do their thing where it's playing on the whole song? Like they made up a whole song.
Wait.
I don't like sand.
No.
Let's
I'm
go.
going to use this to take the drill rig. Okay, so that's one move, right? Okay. Then I'm going to play this to move 3 total. So 1, 2, 3, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm going to pay 2 gas cans to get
They
on the
both take off.
teleporter, and they go.
And they're lifted off. What? Nice.
And that is all I'm going to do.
Okay.
1 and 2.
The moon is a moving.
No, don't look at it.
One step closer to lava time.
No, not lava time.
Hmm.
But we have to draw another terraforming card for that not to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to play a terraforming card.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go up this way. I'm gonna take Steven with me up. You're welcome. That's one move. And
Can't get
I'm gonna
mad
go
if
for
one
my
of you are
second
done.
move.
Yeah, he's
Boom. What? What?
Can't be mad,
Oh, I'm already mad.
but you can't be mad this time.
No, I'm not mad this time.
Oof.
There we go.
Oof.
Chris is obviously not Team Derek.
I'm not
Chris
team
is
anybody.
Team
I'm
Chris.
Team Chris.
Didn't know about Obi-Wan. Didn't care to take me up the.
I'm sorry.
up
I'm
the-
sorry. I forgot about Obi-Wan.
Didn't care to take me up the lift when I took you up the lift. It's all right. You play for yourself.
You know, maybe you shouldn't expect things from other people.
1, 2. I'm going to play the gas. Hopefully lift off.
We may have been secret Hitler buddies.
Oh no.
Uh,
I know.
that will not lift off.
Well, no. I'm paying the gas so that way when it comes back around, it will lift off. Or am I missing something with the volcano?
The volcano is going to prevent it from lifting off. When the
Oh.
volcano erupts, it's going to cover up the 2 tiles on either side of it, and then it's going to take multiple turns to get those things off unless someone uses a movement action to remove them.
But weren't these the 2 tiles next to it?
Both sides.
Oh, you meant 2 tiles
On each side.
on either side. That is very different from the 2 tiles next
That's
to
not
it.
what I understood. Okay. Well,
Because that's what I thought too. I didn't realize that these were. I know my little dudes are now trapped.
well. 1, 2. I'm going to. Sorry, 1, 2. I'm going to use that action to discard these 2 cards to go through here.
Yay!
I'm going to play a terraforming card
Oh, thank goodness.
to get rid of that.
All right. You
Yay.
want to switch it to the Stargate?
No, I want to use the Stargate. Chris, there's only 2 turns left. Would you
Oh
like
my
a
God, no,
trampoline
we're
or a
using-
geyser?
No, we're using the Stargate.
All right. So we need the little dice that goes for the Stargate.
At this one?
Yes. So when it gets to the star, you roll that dice and it decides what the actions are going to be.
Okay.
So you got like a little storm. You get to draw a card. You get to draw 2 cards. You get to lift off, or you terraform. So
Okay.
like a little earthquake. So
Okay.
storm just brings people back to the core.
And I'm going to pay 1, screw, put a guy on.
Every episode of Stargate is available on Amazon Prime.
What do you like more? I like SG1. I think the most. Uh-oh.
SG1 is my... I love them all. SG1 is my
Oh.
least favorite.
Okay.
Universe is fantastic.
I'm definitely not
But-
welcome back now.
But
All right.
Atlantis is the best.
Atlantis. I do like Atlantis.
Atlantis is the best.
I like that they had, what's his name?
Hello, Jay Lee.
Ricardo.
Jason Momoa. Oh.
The one who played the hologram from Voyager.
But
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like him.
Whose turn is it?
Hello, Jay Lee.
Steven,
Welcome.
you took your turn. You
I'm not
played
sure who
careful.
sent you, but hello.
I was asking who. Hi. What?
Terraform. Did you move the moon?
I did not. Now I just need 2 cards.
Okay. All right, so there we go.
Now, do we roll the dice because it's at the?
Nobody's going to be able
Jared.
to... Nobody's on
Oh!
there, so no reason for rolling it.
Wait. I think I may have gotten excited.
You gotta be
It's
on the
not
launch
Jared
pad.
from Bankheist.
That's what I was thinking it was.
Oh, Jared Kaplan?
No, Jared from
WV Fox, Jared Bailey. He does RPGs. So yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Pew Pew. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah!
Yep.
From Pew Pew.
Yeah.
He ran a RPG table for us at the Extra Life event.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
They played Tales from the Loop.
Tales from there's one from Eternity, Warriors of Eternity.
Oh.
I think it's one. But yeah, Tales from the Loop was it set in the 80s or something?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, WV Fox does a lot of awesome charity stuff for Cincinnati Children's Hospital. So with Extra Life.
Why? Oh, you're playing with the
I was gonna see if I could
leftover.
actually make some of this, but I don't think I can.
Yep, Jeff writes Warriors of Eternity,
Neat.
which they had a Kickstarter recently that funded it. I think he was doing different things for it. Different, I forget what it was.
Well, welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
So the dice only gets rolled on a full moon,
Mm-hmm.
but anybody who's on there gets what happens when the dice is rolled.
Yep. So if you're on here and it gets to where it's on the star,
Uh-huh.
so the star, right there, you roll it, whatever it is, everybody gets the benefit of that dice.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
so, nice little thing.
I'm going to. I'm going to do 1, 2. I'm going to get up there, and I'm going to pay a card to be on there.
So, what were your thoughts on SGU then?
Stargate Universe was amazing. It didn't get enough seasons.
But it's not a full moon right now. Oh, it's on. Gotcha,
It's not
on
a full moon. It's when it's on the star.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Storm.
The tornado.
What'd you do to us?
Tornado removes you from the thing.
Oh.
Was it the storm or the
Oh, no.
tornado removes you from the
What
board
a
and brings you back to the core?
Garbage turn. Stargate, 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 Stargate. The tornado. All aliens not on launch platforms return to the core.
And you were on the launch
all of
platform.
us?
Every
So, everybody-
alien not on a launch platform.
So,
This one's on the launch pad. That one's not.
No, I paid for him.
which one?
What? No, you didn't. You
Just
never.
now I paid for him.
On this one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one. And this one.
That one too.
Yep.
But he's still underground.
Two actions. I don't have anything left over. Okay, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
See, there's so many unanswered questions too at the end of SGU, which I was like, why?
Well, that's the thing is that they could easily have done a movie. They could easily have done another season, and instead they canceled it, left it sit, and then when they finally did decide, hey, we're gonna come back to Stargate, they made their own streaming platform.
Yeah.
And made 2 shorts, and said they were gonna make a series. I never saw the series.
I never saw the shorts. Were the shorts even good?
I don't know. I didn't pay for the streaming service
Because somebody came up, somebody independent of the Stargate universe came up with a comic book series about the events that happened while Eli was still on the ship, which I hear that was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't, to me, it wasn't satisfying enough. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so the moon moves.
All right. Did we already move this down?
Yeah, for that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of Steven's turn, I moved it down.
So I'm going to move my little dude here and here. I'm going to pay this this dumb electric storm because that's dumb. Don't like it. It's mean to get on there. And thank you for the 5 biddies.
Jared, I will say that this is a pretty good game, and it's on Kickstarter right now, so you can get it for yourself.
I'm going to play Move the Moon and
you-
move it back to the star.
Sweet, sweet.
And if you live here in town, Sunday night, game night, do it every Sunday, 5 o'clock, so you're welcome to come by and play it as well.
So do we both roll, or does just one person?
You roll,
I
and I
roll.
get the benefit.
Okay. Please be good. What is
You
that?
both get a card.
Hey.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright, that is my turn.
All right.
So I will take 2 cards. That would have been useful for this turn. But
And
We've got 1 round left, and now I'm finally getting cards that I need to actually complete.
all right. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use one of my moves.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna do that.
You
right
trying to get
there.
on my good side now?
I failed many times already.
we'll be
And
here.
okay, and there we go. So I've done my 2 moves. And
So now he just chose to specifically
Oh,
not
don't
bring
you
it
dare.
up at all.
I'm
Don't you
not
dare.
bitter. I'm not a bitter person.
And then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pay a card, send this one up to here. And I'm gonna pay that one and send this one up to here.
Does
Yeah, that's
anyone
fine.
have a tornado?
Why do you want to do a tornado right now?
Because you have so many meeples.
That
Just
means
loose
nothing.
Goose, loosey goose.
I had a bunch of
Jeez.
meeples off on the surface
No.
last game.
1. I'm gonna pay screw.
Put it on the thing. It goes on the thing.
What?
It goes on the pile.
You have to put it on the card.
Go
Put it on
here.
the thing.
Now, if I don't have 2, I can't do the other thing, can I?
Which one were we
You have
talking
to pay
about?
another screw to roll the dice.
No, if I don't have I have to have 2 in order to
Pay
do
2
this.
cards to do the. to
Then
get 2
before I
cards.
do that, I'm not going to go on there yet.
Okay.
This seems dangerous.
Dangerous. Trogdor.
Dink.
Trogdor the Burninator. Bedtime rituals. Alright, see you when you get back.
The Stargate is pretty nice.
Well, Ed, the one that designed this, he's a big sci-fi fan. And so
I can
and-
see that.
Yeah, which is awesome. A lot of different references to different things. So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, I had to choose from these 2 too.
mhm.
Which changes my plan.
Do, 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 do.
So now, that,
Okay.
that, and
Rolling for it.
let's try to get off here. Nope.
Boo.
All right.
The moon's a
Moon
moon.
moves. Here are your 2 cards.
Thank you.
Can you please press the green button for me? Thank you.
I love the fact that you guys are going to donate toys. That's really awesome.
I'm gonna move this guy over to here and pay a screw. I'm going to pay a screw to move up here and then move my second one to here and pay a gas to be on there.
Sweet.
Okay.
Some really dumb mistakes this game.
And I don't think. Okay, yeah, that's it. Can I look at the wormhole deck before making my decision? No, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do these 2 cards and look through the wormhole deck.
Good?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, 2 cards.
Okay, 2 cards.
And the moon.
Moon moves.
Whee!
Okay. Oh, hi, Z.
Z, you going to Gen Con this year? Z, it's real early. Making plans now? Nope, great. All I want to do is see your face, but alright, whatever.
Okay.
You guys gonna go to Gen Con?
Z.
Z. This is not going well. Thank you.
If anyone doesn't know, Z's a real good guy.
Alright, so I'm going to.
Also, his sister's basically 18.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Stop it. Stop. Enough with that.
What?
1, 2. I'm gonna do this to move 1 more. I'm gonna put this here and roll. Yee. All the way to the top. I'm going to play this to get onto the platform. And that is it.
Alright.
2. And the moon moves, which means
You're
those
lifting off.
2 get lifted. Thank you.
Alright. My turn.
If you're new, if you're interested in this game, which I think is getting better the more we play it, it's called Liftoff, Get Me Off This Planet. It is now live on Kickstarter.
It's better because he has a chance of winning this time.
It has 7 days left. This is a second printing, so if you have a first printing of Liftoff, you can get the components that upgraded for
He is
$25.
excited.
Or you can pay $40, right, Chris?
Yeah, $40.
$40 to get this game the way we're playing it. The second edition has new tiles, new components. It has a solo variant.
Plays up to 6 players.
Yep. It's just honestly, it's a great game for kids. We had several people. We had a handful of. We had one person comment on our Instagram and say that their kids really enjoy this game. So I'm going to say that applies to multiple people.
Was that your kids?
No, that wasn't me. No.
But good game for kids. There is a cooperative version that Chris was talking about earlier that we are not playing because cooperation's garbage. But you're trying to get your aliens off this planet before it explodes. There's a Stargate, there's a TARDIS, there's all kinds of stuff in here. It's solid choice. Solid Kickstarter. The link to the Kickstarter is in our Discord, in the Derek's Kickstarter Corner channel, along with all the other Kickstarters from this week.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead for my 2 movements. I'm going to move them over to here. I'm going to pay 1 gas to get this guy lifted off. Lift it off. I'm going to pay 2 cards.
Is there a tiebreaker variant? Or is there a tiebreaker decision maker?
What if both people get 10?
At the same time. Like, say that piece there was to give you guys both 10 at the same time.
I don't remember if there's a tiebreaker or not. I think you share the victory in most of these games.
Oh my god.
I know you do. It's upsetting you, I know. I'm going to go ahead and trade these 2 cards. And pray that I get another one.
The sky, little Einsteins. Thank you, Z, for bringing that back.
Alright, I'm going to move an alien.
If multiple players
It's so catchy!
save all of their aliens in the same liftoff, or multiple players have the same number of aliens saved when the planet explodes, the player with the most resource cards wins. If multiple players save the same amount and have the same number of resources, both players rejoice in having saved so many wonderful creatures. So only one tie rule. Why would you even put the second one on there? Who knows?
I mean, the second tie rule for oceans is whoever's to get the first
Yes,
first
but
job
that's-
on a fishing boat in Alaska.
But at least that's feasible. This one, it literally took the text and wasted the trees to say, hey, you both win.
Me, 20 years down the road. Hey guys, remember that game of oceans that we played that we tied? I win.
Is that why you have a peg leg now?
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spend my extra action there.
So in 20 years after World War III, we've reverted back to pirates. Instead of the Caribbean, they're now in the Pacific.
Apparently, my Alaskan fishing boat is indeed a pirate ship.
I haven't had any games end in ties yet, so...
Alright, you gotta move the...
Yep, moving the moon. Moving the moon. Alright,
Move the moon.
My turn.
it is.
Alright. I'm gonna go
This is stressful.
1, 2. I'm gonna pay the gas,
Pay that gas.
and I'm gonna pay to
To
move the
move
man.
the man.
Oh, dang it.
Wow. The game just got worse again.
Alaskan bull.
That's the end of it. I need my 2 things. We need to move the moon.
Moving the moon.
Moon again.
Getting the cards. Doing the thing. And the jello and the pudding pops.
What are you going to do?
1, 2.
Okay.
I don't like the fact that Derek is on.
So do I get 2 of whatever's rolled?
What do you mean?
So if she rolls and this lands on the cardigan, I get 2 cards?
Cardigan.
I don't see why you want it.
Okay. That's what I was hoping for. And then I will pay a screw to roll this dice.
So what makes that launch?
We love you too, Z.
When it gets to the star here, rolling then this dice, and it has to be a rocket.
Gotta get a rocket.
I think this has 2 rockets on it, or just, nope, 1 rocket.
No dice? What a
So you have
waste.
1 rocket, you've got a tornado, you've got a storm,
Gotcha.
card, 2 cards, and terraform, which we love the terraform. Except when it's a volcano.
Okay. I will then get rid of these to look at this.
Have fun with your assessment. That sounds exciting.
Z is the future of our medical profession.
Roll it again.
Here in the area, or
No.
No. Okay.
Oh,
In life.
so close.
Uh oh. Three's a charm.
Oh, so close.
All right. Well, I wasted all my cards on that one turn.
Move.
So there we go.
Move that moon!
Okay. Wheel.
What happened to us all just lifting off in this area as a giant group of kind, caring people?
Wheel.
All my meeples found their way to other platforms.
Okay, so 1, 2,
Okay.
and I'm going to get onto the platform. And then I'm going to collect. Oh, wait. Oh, poop. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Am I going to do that? I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Do that, Megan.
No.
Don't do that, or do that,
No.
or don't do that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like this little reel. That's really cool.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to go zip with this. I'm going to move, get onto that. Then I'm going to move this little guy with my second move over here. And I'm going to get rid of the Gargalore to get onto the thing. And then I'm just going to go ahead and move the moon because I am impatient.
Okay. Oh.
Roll that dice.
So
Last
that goes
turn.
up. Yep.
Great.
Terraforming.
Terraforming.
So
But I get to
we're gonna
choose
switch
which
it.
one,
Yep,
right?
you get to switch. Yep,
Okay,
you get
okay,
to
okay,
choose.
okay, okay, okay,
But
okay.
all the meeples on there are gonna go back to the core.
It makes sense.
Yep. The Stargate is removed.
Yeah, but it helps you all too.
The Stargate's removed?
The Stargate's the one that gets removed.
Yep.
Wait, why does the Stargate get removed? I thought I got
Well,
to choose.
No, the Stargate is removed.
Yep. It's not a terraform card. Terraform card means that you
Earthquake.
get
Remove the Stargate from the game and replace all aliens on the Stargate, launch platform or not, are returned to the core.
Ooh.
it's all back there.
Okay, well I don't want the volcano. Give me something else. Trampoline. Raiders!
Nice.
Resonum!
Resonum.
Resonum!
Rachel, Max, Suki, Spring.
Mary.
Friends.
Mary was on today.
Friendos!
Hello, hello.
15 months!
That's awesome.
Hello, welcome.
Yo,
You're
yo,
welcome,
yo,
Max. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, friends!
Thank
Ray,
you so much
you
for
should
joining
know
us.
the word ye has been used so many times tonight.
Just by Megan.
Mostly by me. Your fault.
Do you really quick want to tell people who we are since they're new?
Oh, yes. Ye. No, not yeet.
Just one
Ye.
ye.
Just ye.
Like instead of yes, you just say ye.
Hello. Hello. We are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you. We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays and Fridays, you will see myself, Steven, and Derek. On Wednesdays, you will see Steven and I. Sometimes a guest, sometimes just one of us. We don't know yet. It's kind of up in the air what that day is. We are playing Liftoff with our friend Chris.
Hello.
Yee.
Jesus.
Friendo.
If, for those of you who are in the Resonum chat, I know that they talk about us a lot sometimes when we're over there, but Steven is the theater stud, I am Emmy Signer, and Derek is D.R.K. Collins, or Dr. K.
No, Alkali, you can't do that here
Collins.
because this is my
So now
stream.
you can put faces with names. But hello, welcome.
I have 3 loot boxes waiting for your next
Oh,
stream.
you hush.
I will get my throne back.
Oh, you hush. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's where you're going to find what we're playing this week and if we have any announcements. Our YouTube has all of our how to plays and our...
Yay!
Okay, hang on.
In this channel, you can mute Steven.
Wait,
Instead of usurping him, you can just make
Okay.
him not be able to talk.
It begins. YouTube, you're going to find our... Oh, Ray, thank you for the 50 Happy Bud Biddies. Blah, 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 blah. YouTube is where you're going to find our how to plays and our VODs. Please go subscribe there. It would mean a lot to us.
The brand new Oceans, we have a how to play up on there, and we have us playing it, the full thing, on the YouTube as well. So if you got Oceans from Kickstarter, on there.
Barefoot Bugs, thank you for the 25 Pride Bitties.
We've also played most of Residence games on the stream, so you can find those VODs as well.
That's where we met Rachel. Welcome.
Monarch,
All 4 of them?
Visitor, Buffalo,
Flat, thank you for the follow.
Mechanica, and then, but we haven't played the new one yet.
Okay, you're done.
I can talk again.
Yes, that's where we
Rude.
met. That's where we met Rachel. She jumped into our stream
When we
when
played
we played
Monarch,
Monarch.
which is fantastic. Pretty Princess for adults.
And then proceeded to never leave. And we love her for it.
To win our hearts.
Yee. But yes, thank you for the follow, Platt. I think that is everything.
Yeah, if you're not following here, please do follow. We are literally only like 3 followers away from our goal.
30 followers away from our goal of 700 followers. Snorri Bear.
Snorri Bear.
That's adorable.
Happy hibernation, Snorri Bear.
Now we're only
So
2.
go away. Thank you for the follow, Snorri Bear. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yay. Friends. Yeet.
Yeet.
Okay, let's play. Let's keep
Okay.
playing.
Sweet.
All right,
Oh,
so
wait, we got another one.
Oh,
Wait, what
no,
was that?
that's Ember. Ember, thank you for the 18 Pride Biddies.
Cup's getting real full.
Cup's getting beautiful. We have the trampoline out now.
Oh.
Ooh.
The trampoline, I got it out to read. The trampoline. The trampoline functions similarly to the bonfire, but placement is free and liftoff cost is 1 screw. To roll instead of 1 fuel. Okay, trampolines are dangerous though, so a failed roll results in all aliens on it being sent back to the core. Chance is greatest during the full moon.
We love you too, Ray.
So,
Also, is there a sprig?
I'm sure Sprig is sitting around.
Yellow sprig.
So instead of me doing my
See you,
normal
Alkaline.
movement,
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. Go do school stuff.
We love you too.
so instead of me doing my normal movement, I'm gonna use the Gurglor.
No.
I'm gonna place it right here. So now the Gurglor is gonna stop anybody from launching unless you guys spend an action or movement to do that.
Rude.
All right, I'm gonna pay.
You're actually on here, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna pay a gas to get on here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pay a screw to move up, and then I'm gonna use my final movement to put me in that area. That's it.
But you're not actually on there yet.
No,
so,
I'm not on there yet.
So a third person could get on there.
Yep, third person can still get on there. The moon is a moving.
Okay.
I didn't say this earlier. Also, we're doing a new thing for this year. For every all donations, 20% of the donations, not biddies or subs or anything, 20% of donations are going to go to a charity. Our first quarter charity is going to be our local humane societies. And then also for every $100 that we raise, we're going to send a game to West Virginia University's Toy Mountain, which is very similar to Toys for Tots, but it is local and very near and dear to mine and Derek's hearts, as we both graduated from WVU.
It's not near to my heart because I don't like children. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
That was
I
on the
love
internet
kids.
and can be. That can also be clipped.
I know.
Put that into a.
just nothing about
I don't
that
like
was-
children.
Nothing about that was good.
That's going to be a Twitter meme tomorrow. All right.
All right.
Chris, it's so adorable you think we're big enough to have Twitter memes made of us.
I have a GIF.
Yeah.
You do have a GIF. But to be fair, anybody can make a GIF. It takes a lot of people to get something trending.
All right. My turn.
You have a GIF too.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Barefoot Bug.
Bye,
Thanks for
Barefoot
stopping by.
Bug. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. I'm gonna use my movement to go
What are you doing? What are you doing?
1, 2.
Hey, get out of here.
I'm gonna pay the gas, and then I'm going to play this card to turn that into a new moon,
Ooh.
which means we all launch.
Yay!
Do you really want me to get out of there now?
No, thank you. Okay, bye.
And then I need my 2 cards.
Sweet. 2 cards for you. The moon's moon.
Okay. Now, when it goes there, does it just instantly explode?
Yep, we instantly explode.
Explode.
So once it hits the star, kaboom, whoever has the most at the end wins.
Explosion.
So currently you have what?
I didn't
7?
draw last round, did
Some. Yes,
Oh,
seven.
some.
Hi, can I draw? Because I didn't draw.
Yes, draw.
Yes. Drawing.
Drawing.
Either way, Resonum, thank you so much for that raid. I think everyone here was already following them, but you're not following them. Follow
Let's
Resonum.
go give them a follow.
They
We
stream
love
2 nights a
them.
week normally. Normally it's
One,
Tuesday and Thursday. Tonight was a little bit different stream for them. We love those guys. They make great games. They're great people.
We love them.
Yeah. And they're pretty good dancers.
Ooh.
Did watch that stream. Tried to desperately usurp Steven and did not.
I'm gonna do
Although I heard that you were usurped
I was. Twice.
twice.
But don't worry, I have 3 loot boxes waiting for me. So, at the beginning of the next stream, I'm just going to take 3 of them away from everyone else. Just to do 3 times
Oh!
the chances.
Okay, so note to self. I didn't get to load up on
Points
keys
today?
today. What's he doing?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Wait, how does the trampoline work? I forgot that was there.
Trampoline, you go, you get onto the trampoline for free, but you have to roll, you have to pay a screw to roll. I'm not sure what this means.
There's something about the risk.
If you roll an X, everyone that is there falls back to
Falls
the
back to the core.
Whoa! Trampoline, whoa.
It's not very forgiving.
Indeed.
And then I'm gonna use this move to get rid of that girdle cord.
All right.
The 2 cards. And the moon moves.
Okay.
It's on a full moon.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to 1, 2. I'm going to play Supernova. All liftoff points are full moon this turn. So that makes it
Nice.
full moon, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to use. Oh wait, I have to pay a screw.
There we go.
Pew! Pew! Bow, bow, bow! He bounces.
Lift off.
Pew!
Ooh, it's got a little bit closer.
Bring, bring, bring! Yay! Yee! Okay, 1 and 2.
Okay.
That moves.
Boom. All right. I guess I could come over here and hang out. I'm going to come on over here, bring these guys with me. I'm going to pay a screw to get one of them on there. And then I'm going to have everybody discard their cards.
No. But I had to
You
Wow.
son of a.
poopy head.
Say it. Go ahead.
I can't do anything.
Now
Glad I got off the planet.
Now I'll move the moon. And I will draw my 2.
Take off!
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, why did you
That's,
put.
why
Wait.
did you go to space? He's super dead now.
Moon moves.
What an aggressive turn.
It was very aggressive.
Oh wait, I'm not on there because I need to pay a screw.
You are not. No, you're on there. You just
On
can't
there,
leave.
no cross to be on the launch pad.
You're just bouncing. Just bouncing.
Chris, you and I are not friends right now.
So I've lost 2 friends already in this live stream. So. Oh.
1. I mean, at the end of Megan's turn, it's over.
Yep.
Yee.
So I'll just send him over here.
Yoop. Just because I can. Wait, that's the wrong die. 1, 2, 3.
So you're going to be stuck in a pipe.
Well, I can use my
claustrophobic
second one to.
In a pipe to
Boom.
while
Bust.
the planet explodes.
Right? I can.
You're not going to be able to see anything. It's just going to collapse in on you.
Okay, can you please stop talking? Because absolutely triggering the claustrophobia there. Alright. That and
The planet has exploded.
And
Alright.
see,
So
that's
what-
a Gamos.
what are the tie conditions?
The tie conditions are,
Player with the most resources.
yeah. So,
I only have 1.
Steven, Megan, and I all have 7 people. Megan and I both just ended our turn and have 2 cards apiece.
So you guys share the tie? No, it's not. It's resources. It's either gas or screws,
Yep.
is what you said.
I think.
Because we all have 2 cards apiece right now.
So we all have 2 cards apiece. It'll be the end of the game. End of the game. Tie.
Resource cards.
With the most
This is like Munchkin all over again.
These aren't both resources.
Yeah.
This is resource.
At least there's no king making. That's the thing. There's no king making. You would make it a king making game,
So Megan won.
but yeah.
I win! I drew well. Yay.
That's liftoff.
Yee.
Why? Why did you do that to me?
I was gonna do something horrible if we. I was about to play this, but I didn't.
That was fun.
Why? What time is it?
9:30.
9:30.
Do you want to play point salad?
I've got that. It's a quick game.
Sure.
Sweet. All right.
Show.
Close up. Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Is it a dice rolling game?
No, it's a quick flip and take. Card basically card.
Would it work on a flat surface, like a tabletop surface?
Well, like on here?
Well, not like on here, but like on if we were to put the leaves in to cover this up, so we'd have to.
Yeah, we could do that like
do
that. Yeah,
So just put that
There,
in there.
behind you.
sweet. Are the Leafs? Did the Leafs come with the table?
Yes, they're
Yes.
a standard feature.
Really?
Yes.
I like that.
I don't think that you watched our review video.
I did watch it, but it doesn't mean. I even thumbed up it. Don't you dare.
Good hand. Oh wait, that's the last one.
That's the last case.
No, I remember seeing all the stuff that's standard, and I watched you guys do the build part of the thing as
But
well.
what's nice is it has a gasket system,
Uh-huh.
so that way.
No, Steven, he watched it.
Waterproofing.
Yeah, there you
Nope.
See?
It's not waterproof.
It's water resistant, Chris.
All right.
We even made a point to mention that in the video.
Oh, they're being so mean.
So what happens when you come on to support people?
Yee.
No, Chris, this is what happens when you prevent someone from being able to play the game that they want to play because you help everybody on the table except that person. So then
That's
you
not
get.
true. That's not true, though.
Now I'm just being an asshole to be an asshole.
Here it is.
I love you guys. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what happens when Derek doesn't win.
We put this right here so they can see that we're playing point sale. Actually, can we put that over on that side?
I don't know anything about this other than the fact that it sold out at Gen Con and was very
players.
popular.
Yeah, I just need at least, what, count 6, 9. I need 12 of each vegetable.
That's all I know.
1, 2, 3.
I also think I know that there are certain people that say that point salad is a game mechanic.
If you play Steffenfeld related games, those are very much point salad style. 3, 4.
While Chris is setting up this game, I'm going to take the time to sort of put some good vibes out into the universe and say, "Go Tigers! Go Tigers!" What?
He wants LSU to win.
Why is there a tomato? Craziness. Tomato. Yep, so we're making a salad, and the idea is to collect points. Point cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When we run out of cards, the game's over. We score it all up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Sweet. One of you guys help me shuffle those?
No, which one? These ones?
Steven,
Yep, these
that
ones
is
right here.
all you, man.
And then I'll explain it as we get it ready. So I'm going to show real quick. So on the opposite side of these cards is a little bit of points. There's different things that you can get points for. So you can get 3 points for every carrot that you collect, negative point for every pepper you collect, and negative point for every cabbage you collect.
I like cabbage, though.
Okay. So what's going to happen as we play the game is there's going to be 3 cards that are point related and 6 cards that are related to vegetables. Okay? On your turn, you can either collect one of these point cards or 2 of the vegetables. So let's say I'm trying to go for maybe this 3 carrot combo. So let's just say I've got carrots out here on the board. 1, 2, 3 maybe. Alright?
Okay.
So on my turn, I'm like, well, I kind of want to get this card, but I can at least go ahead and try to start collecting stuff. So I'm going to say, instead I'm going to collect these carrots. So then cards get flipped over to replenish the vegetables, and then another point card's out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Next person goes, they keep playing. Let's say that finally, throughout the game, I get my 3 carrots. And for some reason, I also get this right here. So that means that for every 3 carrots I'm going to get, it's going to be worth 8 points.
Okay.
So this is equal to 8 points right now.
Okay.
Let's say, as I keep collecting these cards. Not only is this 8 points, now this is now 3, 6, 9. So now I have 17 points.
Okay.
All right. At any point on your turn, you can flip one of your cards over to a vegetable card,
Okay.
but you cannot flip it back.
So if you don't like the points, or if you're not getting or if you get cards that end up hurting you based on the points, you can just get rid of that point system. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
When's the end game happen?
End game happens when we're out of cards. Person draws the last cards, and then we score it up. We take a look and we score based on these point cards. So some cards will be worthless because you didn't draw the point cards. But like I said, anytime you can go ahead.
Now, do you have to play face up, or can you keep your card secret in your hand?
You play it face up.
Okay.
Everybody can see it. So there can be, like I said, some cutthroat. which is always nice. But I won't be as cutthroat as I was the last game.
There you go.
Wait, you were cutthroat last game?
Well, I was not as cutthroat.
Just let's get it over in the corner, Megan.
In the corner?
So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, let me try to do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. I'm just trying to create even piles. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll just say that that's close to it. And that's close to it. That should be close to that.
Cool.
And if it's not, we just go ahead and we move one of the cards over.
Cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and flip these over. Did anybody eat salad recently?
Yes,
Okay.
actually today for lunch.
Nice.
You
Then
also
you get to
won
go.
the last
I
game,
also won
so-
the last game, so it all works out.
All right. You get to go ahead and go first. So you can either draw 2 vegetables or one of the point cards.
Okay, Steven, the mouse is like going ballistic.
That's good sitting up plastic. It's fine.
Thank you. Well, it was that's where my eye went because there was movement. Okay, so I can choose to take. Okay, I'm going to take. I don't know, like this row. I don't think I
You
fully
take 2?
You can take any of them. So if you want to take maybe a pepper or any of these, it doesn't have to be the same row.
Okay.
You take 2 or just 1?
You can take 2 of the vegetables or one of these.
Got it.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand. I'm just gonna start collecting them. I'm gonna take these 2.
All right.
Pepper and the carrot. Because I like peppers and I like carrots.
All right. So I'll go next. I'm going to go ahead and go for.
Oh, they have to be face up.
I'm going to go for that right there. There we go.
All right. Well, I'm going to take this carrot and I'm going to take this pepper.
All right.
Eventually, I'll come up with cards that's good things.
All right. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a cabbage. And I'm going to go ahead and take some lettuce.
The game's over when one of those piles is out.
When
The cards
we're
are
out of
gone.
cards.
Oh,
Yeah,
all the way out.
all the way out. Mm-hmm. Some more lettuce and some tomato.
No, 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 no. It has a sad. I can't flip it over from the vegetable back to
Nope,
the point
can't
side.
flip it. Nope, can't flip it back to the point side.
You did that on purpose.
I didn't even. Why would I do it on purpose?
You did it on purpose.
What was I looking at? I didn't even see.
On purpose, on purpose, on purpose. I'm gonna take the cabbage because I like cabbage.
Not the cabbage.
And I'm gonna take onion
Not
because
the
I also
gumdrop
like
buttons.
All right.
also like onions.
Okay, and I'm gonna take that cabbage and that pepper.
You son of a bitch.
Yes. It's a fairly quick game. It's like a 15-minute type filler style. It's gonna hurt me a little bit, but I'm okay.
missing veggie type.
So for every missing veggie type, so like right now, see how I have no carrots? If I end the game and I have that card, for every missing veggie type that I have, so like carrots, tomatoes, I'll get 5 points for each.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you take another one?
No, I need to take a second one.
Hmm. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to go ahead and flip it. Rather than have it. You dirty rat.
Oh man, I had that too. I don't need any of that. So I'm gonna take this one. Pepper.
So many dang onions. Alright. I'm gonna take that
The
one.
thing I need keep coming out at the wrong times. It's really bothering me. It's like the cards that come out after my turn are the ones that I need.
My turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And then Derek takes the one that I can then take, which would get me points, right before my turn.
Tomato and tomato.
Oh, and look, nothing really helps me, but I will take this.
I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna immediately flip it.
I like how bright and colorful this is.
They're very simple. Very simple cards.
I like them.
It's a very quiet game.
I'm thinking.
Deep thoughts. Alright.
How Steven's getting most of his points.
Now, what happens if two people tie for a point? Is it just if you're one of the two that does it?
What, tying for...
Like right now, I have fewest onions. You and I both have 0. Do I still get that because we're tied?
Nope. But I'm about to try to go for onions. So... because I want the points. So, I'm going to take those. And now, this goes over here. That one just goes into that void.
Why does everything have to have lettuce?
So at least right now you've got 5 points for the missing. You can always flip that over for cabbage if you want to.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. I'm going to take a cabbage,
Oh,
and I'm going to take an
no.
onion.
Why you have to take it?
I take it. 'cause I
Get
need
a
it.
Getty.
A Gary.
Alright, let's see here. I
These
guess
are Taylor Soldier Spy. Gary.
I'm gonna take that bad boy.
Instagram. Tinker Tailor, the Cabbage Spy. Yee. Yee, yee.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, so that's yours. Okay, 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 okay.
We're doing a cool down game. We played Liftoff, which is now on Kickstarter. It's still available for 7 days, very reasonable price. Our cool off game is Point Salad, which we didn't get to get at Gen Con because it sold out because everybody loved it. It is a very simple game, but also is Thinker.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe I don't want to do that.
Wait, let him do his turn real quick.
Make up your mind. It is very
Yes.
colorful.
Yeah, beautiful game. It's $20, I think, on from
Yeah.
Alderac. Oh no, no.
And the cabbage!
All right. Well,
Does that get flipped over? Yeah.
yep.
You son
Yes, it does. Hello.
Take those peppers.
You know
Oh
it.
no!
I'm taking my peppers.
I'm not going to get the card.
You are not. All right. That's it. So now we're gonna go and
Okay.
score up based on each point card. We're gonna kind of add it up.
Okay.
So,
Um,
math.
I have paper.
Yay.
Let's do that. Do
Chris.
we want to do it one at a time so we can like show how?
Damn it.
Sure.
All right. So let's go ahead and start.
Go with you first.
All right.
Sit down so we can actually see my face.
So we got 3 for every 3 cabbage is 8 points. So I've got 8 points there.
Okay.
So that card's gone. So I'm just gonna flip that out of the way. Then I've got 2 points for every pepper with this card. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 8 points there. Then I've also got 2 points for every cabbage. So that's 2, 4, 6.
Okay.
So that's that. I have no tomatoes, so I don't get negative points for that. Next up, we've got onions. Onions are 4 points each, so that's 16. I have no carrots, but I do have lettuce, so that's going to make it a total of 14. That's that. For every 2 onions, I get 5 points, so that's going to make that 10 points. And then last, for every cabbage, I get 2 points. That's 2, 4, 6. But for every lettuce, I get -4, so that's only going to be 2 points. And that's my points.
So that's 20. 48.
48 points.
Ember redeemed a reward. You have to do that before we end.
Oh.
Whatever your little heart desires.
Alright, I will make you something. Ember, just tell me what your favorite color is. That's the only thing I want to know.
Alright. Steven, you go next.
Alright, mine's going to be pretty simple because a lot of these are fewest or most. Fewest onions, I had no onions. And everyone else had onions.
I have 2 onions.
Yeah, I have none, so I get 7 points. Most lettuce, definitely have that.
Mm-hmm.
Fewest, I have none of that. You guys all had them.
Mm-hmm.
Another 7. And then this is all just gonna be carrots, so I get 4 points per carrot.
Yes.
So you got 20 points right there.
That's 20.
Nice.
Alright, 30.
44.
44.
Nice.
Alright, so right now Chris is still winning.
Okay. Derek.
Okay. Don't we? But we need to know what
Okay.
he had.
He had 4 tomatoes.
Okay.
No,
So I get
3 tomatoes.
3 tomatoes.
2 for every tomato, so 8, and then 2 for every cabbage, so that's 4, so 12.
Lettuce.
Yeah, whatever.
It's very different.
2 for every onion. I have 4 onions, so 8 points.
Okay.
Fewest carrots is 7.
I had no carrots.
Yeah. So
So
that doesn't count.
goes, yep.
Garbage. And then 8 for every group of onion, tomato, pepper, and I had 4 of each, so 4 times 8 is
32.
32.
Dang.
Big point card there at the end.
He has 52 points.
Oof.
So, Megan, you're the only one that can win.
I'm not going to, but it's
Okay.
fine. So, well, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll save those for a minute. 7 points for this because I have an even.
That's odd.
Wait, I thought I had another
Odd total
carrot.
equals 3.
Okay.
Well,
3.
poo. That wasn't what I wanted.
No, it's 4 points. We'll see if the 4 points make a difference at the end.
I'm sure it will. Usually does. 6 points for this one. I didn't have any tomatoes or lettuce.
Okay.
5 points for every 2, so 10 total.
Okay.
1 point for each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 3 veggies with 3, so 30 points. Or no, sorry, 15 points. This is where I'm getting the 30. But there are, well, 10. Right?
Hmm.
How many veggies are there?
There's, so
You
you
are
don't have
missing
lettuce and you don't have tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
So
So
that's
10
10.
points.
Yep.
Yep, you would have won.
Yep. I really thought I only had. I thought it was the other way around. I had a moment of
Clarity?
Or the opposite of that.
the opposite of clarity.
So, final scores. In last place is me with 44, then Chris with 48, then Megan with 50, and Derek wins with 52 points.
Daggone it.
That is
That's-
actually it.
Point salad. Not bad.
Can we play this again
Yeah.
real fast?
Sure.
Yeesh.
Yee. So wait, if we're gonna play it again, we just need to shuffle it all up. So.
Yep. Yep.
It's not that long. It's a short one.
Yep. It's a nice quick filler.
Very upset about my miscommunication about thinking that odds were the most.
Miscommunication with your brain. How about this? Somebody else shuffle. I will make
Brain?
Ember a balloon animal while we shuffle.
I just want to do a quick update. Since saying "Go Tigers," they've scored twice.
Oh, they're playing right now.
Ember, did you give me a pink? Okay.
I didn't know the game was going on.
Yes. It's in the second. It's higher scoring right now than I thought it would be.
What's the score right now?
21-17, LSU.
Who are they playing?
Clemson.
That's right. They beat the Buckeyes. A little upset about that.
You and me both.
I was shocked, to be honest.
Well, they played a good game from what I heard.
They did.
There's only like 1 or 2 calls, but if you lose by 1 call, then you play a good game. So.
Yeah, y'all were kind of making some rough mistakes that night too.
No, we made it. We just.
Yeah. You tankers.
You.
You. Math is fun. Love it.
Eat it. Pew, 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 pew. What are you making? Is there a surprise? I'm always afraid it's gonna pop. His cat?
All right.
You have a monkey.
Monkey!
I will post this in the Discord as well.
Derek, you won. You go first.
Oh, okay. Let me stretch so I can stand back up. Okay.
I'm gonna play. I mean, my plan, my goal would have worked had I, read my card right. Maybe I should stick with my plan.
I'm gonna have an onion and a pepper. We need to go to the back to the main screen.
Yeah.
We're playing point salad again.
Point salad. I'm gonna take the cabbage and the carrot again because I like both of these things. To be fair, there isn't a vegetable in this game that I actually don't like. So.
All right, my turn. Oh, jeez.
I'm not big about tomatoes unless like they're a nice grilled tomato.
I love tomatoes.
Or like
I
sun-dried
only-
tomatoes.
I only eat tomatoes if they're on a sandwich.
I can eat
A burger or a
tomatoes.
sandwich or
I
something.
can eat a tomato like an apple.
I agree.
can eat just little cherry tomatoes. Slice them up, put a little salt on it.
Like a tomato caprese with a little, was it milk mozzarella cheese?
Yeah. I love tomatoes. Okay, I'll take this. For Easter, we always have salmon patties and biscuits and tomatoes, which apparently is called something else, but it's not. It's like, how would you describe it? I can't remember what we actually call it.
I have no idea. Didn't hear what you were saying.
I was talking about Easter dinner at Grandma Sheila's.
You
Salmon
have what?
patties and the biscuits and tomato. I can't remember what we usually call the tomato stuff.
I have no idea.
Tomato gravy is what we call it.
What? Alright, Amber.
Okay, Amber.
My congratulations on the apartment.
Yes, congratulations. Okay. I'm going to take this one.
Grr. Take that one.
Our cup is so full.
to Le Trois.
Le Trois? Okay. I'm going to take the missing veggie type. 'Cause that's
This is actually our first time playing it in Two People Verse.
He
friend
lied
Chris
to you.
brought it
This is
over.
our second time
Well-
playing it.
It's our first time, like, this is our first couple playthroughs. We didn't get to play it at Gen Con. And hello! Welcome!
Into the Meepleverse.
I really like it.
They also stream.
It is... Yatarlin? Maybe? Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you so much for the follow.
That means we're at 699.
$6.99.
One away.
So if there's one person out there that has not followed the stream yet,
Next follower is gonna help us hit our goal of 700. Would appreciate.
it's a lot of fun. It's a very quick, easy game. Very easy to kind of understand and pick up. Plays in about 15-20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, no.
It's my turn.
Megan's
Her turn.
It's my
I was just agreeing with you.
turn. Okay, so there are 6 total.
6 total.
6 total
Gotcha.
veggies.
Tomatoes,
Okay.
carrots,
Tomatoes, lettuce, yep. Onions,
Okay.
peppers.
cabbage. Yes, 6 total.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
I have the plants.
I'm gonna get me some tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Should have gotten tomatoes at Kroger. I'm kind of craving them now. To be honest, I'm probably gonna go downstairs and have a salad because I love salad. No.
I like a good Caesar salad. With some grilled chicken.
I like a good salad with like popcorn chicken in it. So you get a little bit of health, a little bit of.
There's a place called Cheddar's. They had
Cheddar's,
like a
yep.
steak and fries style salad, which is pretty good.
I'm failing so hard right now, and it's hilarious.
Some tomatoes.
Damn it.
Okay.
Derek?
How many is there of each car out there right now? 12?
12
Yeah.
apiece?
I
think so.
12 of each card, yes.
Okay.
And then for, what is it? 5 people, it would be 15, and then all the cards for 6 players. You did. You just had to take that one.
Really, Megan?
Yep.
Tell me how you really feel.
That is pretty close.
I'm really testing my luck here.
All the points.
Wait, no. Sorry.
Yeah, 1 scorecard or 2 veggies. That's what you get to choose from. So you can choose one of these 3 cards, or you can choose 2 of these 6. And then whatever is open, then we flip these over. So game ends when we're out of cards. When somebody grabs the last cards. And then we score for the points. At any point throughout the game, we can flip the point card over on our turn. We can flip we can flip 1 to change it to the vegetable. So if we don't see ourselves scoring points on it, we can at least try to score it a different way. But you can't flip the vegetable back over.
I am upset.
Hey, Chris, there's a tomato out there.
Would you like the tomato?
I'm upset. Very upset.
Tomato.
Yes, your turn is either picking 2 vegetables or picking 1 point card.
Craziness. Biscuits and gravy, that was crazy. There we go.
Okay.
As your turn or in addition to your turn? What is it talking about for
Oh,
flipping things?
God. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's an addition. It's an option that you can do. It's a free action, but you can only flip 1 on your turn. So let's say I was at the end of my turn and I didn't want this card right here. Up here in the top corner shows me what the vegetable is. I can flip over and say, hey, now I have onions instead. But I can't flip it back,
I'm doing so terrible.
which I'm not going to do that because I like
You
my
are not
tomatoes.
doing very well.
It's fine.
I'm gonna put my tomato over here. Is this your tomato?
No, that's yours.
Okay.
Derek just went. No, Megan just
I just went, so
it's my
just
turn.
fine,
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, jeez. He's going to get so many points for tomatoes right now, guys.
Yeah, man.
He gets 3 points per tomato.
Listen, I was trying to do things. Y'all kept taking the cards that I needed.
Biscuits and gravy. Mother of pearl. Yeah. Thanks.
You want to stay away from the carrots?
But they're good for you. They help you with your eyesight.
I do love carrots.
But don't eat too many.
Derek?
Nice play on words, crisp. I like it. Yeah, I am the only one with tomatoes right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
I mean, I have 2 cards that are tomato cards, but
Yeah, you can flip them over, but you're not going to get your points for your onions on that one.
yeah, I would never do that anyway, so.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah, multiple ways of getting points. Very fitting of a point salad style game.
Again, if you're new out there, if you haven't followed us yet, we are 1 follower away from 700. So you can be our 700th follower if you hit that heart button.
Do you have to make the decision if you're using it as a point or a vegetable?
On your turn, yes.
Yep.
Like when you take it?
No.
Okay.
No. But remember, you can only flip 1 on your turn. You can
Right.
flip the one that you immediately acquire.
But that like doesn't take up like your. Does that take up your?
That doesn't take your normal action away.
Okay.
It's just a free
Okay,
action.
okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna think for a second.
Okay.
Derek, that was so dumb.
But while you do that, I'll flip these over.
Okay. Alright, I got to think for a second.
I wonder what card you're going to take, Chris.
Yep. Oh, you know. Oh, you know, don't you know?
I think that is what I want to do.
Yeah, so you get the even total on the carrots.
Yeah.
Hey, Megan, you did so terribly, but you took all the cabbage.
All right, so I'm going to take my tomato
You
and my pepper.
filthy gardener.
Filthy gardener. I did
Wait a
so
minute.
bad.
Oh, okay. You take 2 onions.
Why do I never get?
Because you keep going first.
I didn't go first.
Well,
You went first.
Well, it all depends on how many people of the singles people take. That's why.
See, you took a lot of these, so that limited the amount of cards that you got.
Don't patronize me.
All right, time to score again.
I definitely
Okay.
lost, so we can do mine first.
Okay.
All right, so let's start.
This one, 3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay.
And 7. Cause I got that right. 3, 6, 9. 2, 4. I should have flipped that one over instead. Oops. 8. 15.
You actually did better that time than you did the previous time.
Oh!
You got 55.
Hey!
Nice.
I was
Chris?
trying.
Okay. I got the most tomatoes, so I've got 10 points there. And then for every 2, I get 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 points there.
Okay, that's it.
Then I get 3 points for every tomato. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30 points.
He got my entire score with 2 cards.
So he actually got 65. So he beat you by 10.
Dang it.
All right. I guess I'll go next.
That's how clock works.
8
Does anybody, do you have
points for
less?
that.
Okay. I don't know where
I have an even number of onions. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 7 points for that. I get 5 points for every 2. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20 points for that. And then I get 8 points for each set of 3. And I have 3 of those. So
24 points.
24 points there.
what you got.
60.
15, no. 59. Yeah.
This is a higher scoring game.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 8 for every 3 peppers. I only got 1, so 8 points. 2 for every pepper, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 2 for every cabbage, 12, 14, 16. 8 points for every pear. I got 3, 8, 16, 24. And then 1 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points for that one. I didn't do very well at all.
All right. Final scores for the second round. In last place is Megan with
You
55.
still beat me.
Then Derek with 57. In second place is me with 59. And in first place is Chris with 65.
Sweet.
You know, I thought I did really terribly, and in comparison to the rest of you, I did. But in comparison to the previous game, I did really well. So that's what I'm comparing it to.
Let's see. Who do we want to go raid tonight? Let's see. Second here.
Let's see.
Us not paying attention until he had like 8 tomatoes really handed him the game.
Yee.
Well, what about
I like
we
capture.
board game together? They're playing Century Spice Road. Sound good?
Sure.
What did you say?
All right, we're gonna raid a couple that's playing Century Spice Road. It's we board game together, so hang around for the raid. I'm gonna get this here so I can hold them
Will you
up.
put us on the
Yeah.
the big close up? Yeah. If you're still hanging around from the Resonum raid, thank you. We love you. Thank you, Resonum, for raiding. We never get to do that because we never stream at the same times. So, yes, okay. It was fun.
We did play Liftoff. Don't forget, it's still available on Kickstarter for 7 days. You can get it for $40. I really enjoyed it. I think it's great. I think it has a lot of potential for like expansions and stuff. So there you go. Good job, Liftoff. The link for the Liftoff Kickstarter page is in the Discord. There you go.
Thank you to our new followers. We're one away from our goal of 700, so if you haven't followed yet and you enjoyed yourself, maybe hit that follow button. That'd be really helpful. Thanks. Wednesday, we don't know what we're doing.
We'll put it in the Discord.
Yes. Friday, we're playing Viticulture.
Viticulture and wine. Tell your friends. Tell bored and drunk.
Viticulture and wine on Friday. Monday, we're going to be playing Isle of Cats. Which is a game that we talked about. I think you talked about it on Kickstarter
Talked about
Corner.
it on the Kickstarter Corner.
We
Saw it at Gen Con.
forgot about it.
Indeed, yes.
Played it at Gen Con, was able to back late at Gen Con. Got it in way sooner than we thought we were.
Oh yes, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to come in March, and we got it this week.
Yes.
Saturday.
So that's exciting. And
Very
the
exciting.
components
Good for them.
the components are real good.
Also, the lid of the box has a bullseye in it.
Wait, no. Don't. Surprise. Surprise.
Anyways.
It's a surprise.
So we will see you guys on Wednesday. Megan and I will for some game. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We love your faces. Have a wonderful middle of your week. Stick around for the raid. Show them some love. And we will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Derek?
What happened to peace?
Bye.